Yo, chat. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Only me and you, pizza boy. Two gay boys going on. How's it going, man? No Diddy, by the way. Oh my god, it's been a while, chat. It's been about a week, man. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Beautiful weekend, Friday. Doing good. Happy to hear that. Damn, I gotta be honest, I'm not really feeling in the zone today. But yeah, let's do something, chat. What the fuck do we want to do? Do we got links that we want to watch? Video games that we want to play today? What are we thinking, chat? What's the plan for the weekend? Jesus Christ. I feel like I should smoke a little more, chat. Should I smoke a little more? What's the cooldown on my Zaza redeem, chat? I don't even know, chat. Let me check. Posture. Daddy chill. Bum 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 bum. Alright, chat. Fuck it. I do want to make my camera a little bigger. Like this, chat. There we go. Any clips that we want to watch? Any stuff that we've been brewing that you want me to watch, chat? Or nothing? No clips, no videos, no nothing. Oof. There are so many new games, chat. Do you have a tornado warning in your area? No. Oh, let me check. I didn't get no warning though. Nah, chat. Why did you get a tornado warning, bro? That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? Chat, what do we got that we want to watch, chat? I'm gonna make my camera a little smaller. There you go. I do want to see some crazy shit, you know? What do we got here? What is this? New Doom game. I'm gonna play that on stream.
Hello, everyone out there in Sony land. This
I think we saw this
Martin,
already.
Game director on Doom: The Dark Ages, reporting to you live from the offices here at id Software. Well, actually, it's a recording, but that's okay. We're here today to talk about Doom: The Dark Ages, releasing May 15th on PlayStation 5.
Dude,
That's
Doom's
right
like the hardest fucking game ever made, chat.
This is the best Doom game we've ever made. We gave this everything we've had. We left no feature unpolished. We've got 22 levels of incredible FPS.
It's a great Doom game, but we also made it into a Warhammer
Tons
game.
of gameplay innovations like the shield saw.
Give it a
flail,
shield too, damn.
Crazy guns. With
Crazy
huge
gun.
worlds to explore and an awesome roller coaster ride of an action story to carry you through to the finish.
Damn.
This will be an epic odyssey to a savage
Fuck, chat, I'm
world.
sorry, I just woke up, dude. Holy fucking shit. What do we got?
I've never had anybody walk into my store before.
Sour cream spill leads to $660,000 lawsuits? What the fuck? Nebraska. Welcome back. We got more clips. Hold on, let's finish this one. A minute.
I've never had anybody walk into my store before, hit sour cream, walk around my store, then slip and fall on the sour cream, then leave, go to their car, and then want $660,000 from me.
I grabbed a tub of sour cream and it slipped out of my hands and spilled on the floor. I slipped in the sour cream that I had spilled earlier, and as I was falling, I honestly couldn't believe it was still there.
So you slipped in the sour cream that you had spilled earlier?
Yes, and I was embarrassed then and I'm embarrassed now, but I have this severe cervical fracture that I had to have a fusion on my neck for.
Why isn't this your fault?
She never reported the spill. We didn't know about this until after the plaintiff had fallen. Terribly.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. That is kind of fucked, dude. I feel like Nah, you don't get to sue somebody for a sour cream spill that you did, that you didn't, you failed to report.
Sorry,
Oh,
this happened,
fuck,
but
fuck
this is not
that.
our fault.
He should have cleaned that up for 20 minutes to go by, maybe even more.
I would have
Well,
done it myself as a
you're-
store owner. No one's too big to sweep up the floor and mop the floor.
22 minutes of this stuff being on the floor is simply too long to be there. I find
Wait.
in your favor for a total of $660.
Oh my God, in your favor, $660,000, half a fucking million. Is this real? Like, do you actually? I completely disagree with the logic, dude. Yeah, no. This is crazy, dude. I feel like she's being a fucking Karen, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, none of this bullshit right here. Nah. That's fucked up, dude. No way. 4 days ago. Okay. Yeah. Cause I feel like this is not the guy's fault, bro. All right, Nebraska. What do we got here? Whoa. POV. You don't know who. I can't see.
What the fuck? Why is niggas praying, bro?
What? You've never heard of Madara Uchiha?
Madara Uchiha.
It said that he and Hashirama were leagues above the whole ninja world.
Oh, yeah, you one of them niggas that believe in them fairy tales, right? These old niggas ain't on shit, bro.
He tamed the Nine Tails.
It's the young niggas' time, man. Get some heart, boy. Get some heart, boy. Look, when he fighting everybody else. he
Yeah,
gotta
that's
get
right.
the
Young
job
sport.
done, first of all. But while he fighting everybody else, throw this kunai. Perfect precision and hit his head. And if it miss, he dead. He dead.
That's
for
not a
sure.
high level.
No, but he's not gonna see it coming. He gonna be fighting everybody else in the middle. Niggas probably didn't even have paper tags back then. He don't know what this is, that old ass nigga. Get ready, bro.
Please don't.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, he is boxing though, I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Okay. He got a little something. Look, he coming close, Bitch! Shit's simple.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn, dude. God damn. I don't watch Naruto, but that's just really funny. Oh shit! New Meat Canyon video. What do we got? I'm so lonely. Oh my god! Dude. I haven't watched season 2 of Invincible yet. Which means that this is spoiler. Should I watch it? I don't want to be spoiled, chat. Nah, fuck it. Watch it. Watch him getting cooked.
So lonely.
What the fuck?
What? What?
Okay, Conquest.
I haven't felt a woman's touch in years.
Okay, what are you
What?
talking about? What is this? What the hell is this?
I can make you my girlfriend.
Conquest, don't wipe. Not this shit again, dude. Don't wipe, dude. Just don't wipe.
A nice pair of cotton panties.
I'll turn around. Don't
I'd
wipe.
have you tuck most of the time. And only untuck on special occasions. Be my little switch hitter.
Help!
It is no, ain't nobody helping you now. Ain't nobody helping you. 2 breads, 1. Welcome back. What's up? What's up, man? What is that? This is Meat Canyon. How do you not know Meat Canyon? One of the greatest YouTuber of our time, dude. God damn, bro. What does it say? I'm so lonely. Conquest versus Invincible, chat. But welcome back to Brett 1. Hopefully you're having a beautiful night, man. Hopefully you're doing good. We're just watching random shit right now. If you got links, feel free to show me.
It'd be like the time I took estrogen pills to start lactating.
What the
Wanted
fuck?
to get my hands on some babies and
What the fuck, dude?
little milk mustache, you know. A mother's touch.
God, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes
Dude, and his misery,
pretend
dude.
I'm a 14-year-old girl in Roblox chat rooms.
Kill me!
I can only climax to Fortnite skins. Nothing else will do.
Jesus.
I'm a
What the
literal
fuck?
brain rot baby. Total goblin mode.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck is this brain rot conquest right here,
I'm
dude?
gonna tell you the real dirty secrets now.
Don't wipe.
They haven't been dirty yet?
They haven't been dirty yet.
I try on women's panties at JCPenney.
No,
I
bruh.
take a little piss in them. Then I put them back on the rack to dry.
No.
Jesus Christ, just fucking kill me already! I started
No, that shit is nasty, dude. Why? Where you come up with shit like this, bro? I'm back from 9 months deployment. My second day's back home, and hope I don't miss much. Oh no, you ain't miss much, dude. I mean, life's been hard on a forefront of different things, but welcome back, man. Welcome back. Hopefully the deployment was great. I remember we were talking about this. You're talking about how you're going on deployment. I just don't remember what were you deploying on. What the fuck did I walk into? You walking straight into a Mid Canyon video, chat.
Dump crypto scam using the likeness of a special needs foundation. Oh, come on. I called it slow and steady.
Oh, that's
Didn't
fucked
donate
up.
a single penny of the profits. My God, you monster! I don't believe in wiping. I'll just let it crust over like a scab.
Whoa, that is disgusting, bro. What the fuck, dude? Let it crust over.
Peel it off in one go, releasing all the poo dandruff into my underwear.
Dude, that is some fucking nasty
Gave
shit.
myself the nickname Head and Shoulders. Cecil!
Oh my god. Cecil, help!
God, please! This is so
Cecil, help! What the fuck is this?
I think I'm gonna be able to talk to you all night. Oh, no.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Bottles and use
Look how he's so helpless. He punches him with his arm, and it's like a twig, and that shit fucking. That is.
God, please!
Help me! Just kill me now.
I think I'm gonna be able to talk to you all night. Oh, no.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Where the fuck did people like get into shit like this, bro? Like, I don't fucking get it. That's crazy, bro. What? We watch crazy shit here, man. But hopefully you've had a great deployment. How was the deployment, by the way? Don't know if you're still here, bro. Oh my god, we got more JD Vance's or Mid Canyon video.
No, don't cry, no, it's okay.
What's the issue? You got yourself a crying baby?
Oh, yeah, he's been having a bit of a fit all morning.
Let me take a look. I'm really good with babies. May I?
Well, I
Thank
don't...
you.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Alright, actually, chat, I think one Mid Canyon video for the day would be completely and just utterly enough. I don't think I can take much more than one. Oh my god, these body horror just scares the shit out of me sometimes. What else do we got, chat? Ugh. The Outlast Trials Project Relapse, chat. It's called Worst TikTok Mom Loves to Date Killers in Prison and Makes Daughter Call Him Daddy. The fuck is this? Okay. Am I... No fucking... It's 2 hours long, chat. Worst TikTok mom loves to date killers in prison and makes daughters call them daddy. Okay. I mean, it seems like an interesting story, but this is way too long. This is a fucking podcast, chat. Rotten Tomato is a crime podcast, isn't it? She used to do Korean stuff. I don't listen to her though. Chat, this is a very, very long one. This is 2 hours, chat. This is the entire length of the stream, chat. Unfortunately.
Do you know what happened to the Unabomber? Himself, Ted Kaczynski, was a part of the Harvard LSD studies.
Was he?
Yeah, they cooked his brain. He's a professor at Berkeley.
Yeah.
So he went to school at Harvard. They put him in the Harvard LSD studies. They cooked his fucking dome. And then he disappeared, went to Berkeley, worked as a professor to earn enough money so he could buy a cabin and implement his plan to kill everybody who was involved in technology so he'd stop this takeover of the human race, which probably is true.
Yeah.
Is that the manifesto?
What the fuck is that?
That's the original?
I've never heard of this shit before, chat. What the fuck?
Everyone tells me to read it. I haven't read it, but they said it's very smart.
I read parts of it. That's one of the things.
It's so good, but As Trevino is insane. Dude, I probably listen to this on my downtime, but that's so long.
It's disturbing. It's just like well thought out. And also the argument is sound. Technology will inevitably lead to better technology, which inevitably leads to artificial intelligence, which is inevitably going to take over the world.
Or maybe the singularity. Why can't we think more about singularity? I went overseas and I'm 19D, so lots of back pains and hot ass weather. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Overseas will be fun though. I mean, maybe if you get some downtime, you get to explore another city. Hopefully it's not freaking Afghanistan or some shit. You know what I'm saying? God, dude.
Me and my friend Jamal used to play.
Being deployed? I've had friends deployed. Actually, I don't know a lot of people. Daddy chill. Just daddy chill. I don't know a lot of people that actually went to the military. Not even in my high school. I would think like people who are bad in school would automatically choose the path of going to the military. Especially back then I was hanging out with a couple of like Marines. And they were like, oh, dude, join the fucking Marines. It would pay for your fucking college type shit. And I'm like, I don't know about that. You know? I'm not about to work for an oil company right out of college. Oh, never mind. You got to serve like a couple years. But fuck that. Totally get it, but it's a crazy story. She hasn't put out a shorter one, so I can't suggest that one. Wait, she does? Dude, give me that one. Give me like a shorter, like a 20, 30 minute, like short one. And the longest one we can do is like an hour long. Like that would be the longest I can really take. The case of Ash Trevino. Let me see that. Let me see this. I like listening to true crime shit. We'll look this up here, and then we'll watch this clip right here. My dad, my brother, my sister, my grandpa, and my great grandpas was in the military. Dude, you came from an entire family of like just military background motherfuckers. Don't fuck with pizza boys, chat. Y'all know now.
Me and my friend Jamal used to play Call of Duty. And one time we were playing it together.
Jamal's a white kid.
Jamal is African American.
Okay, Jamal.
And
black. There you go.
And
there you go.
Yeah,
let it
out. Black. And this dude was just screaming the N-word. And it's just me and Jamal sitting there like. I was like, this is great. I was like, does that bother you? And he's like, I knew you were gonna say some gay shit. Like, does that bother you? He's mad at me for being like, does that affect you?
Oh, man, shut the fuck up, being a little pussy, dude. Oh shit, what is going on with this one? What is going on with this one? Dude, I actually want to watch this again. Why people mad at this bitch again, dude? All right, let's see this one. I got to work with couples of Korean soldiers. They're the best people to drink with and work with, in my opinion. Oh my god, dude. Korea is about to like... Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the last couple of months that you weren't here, my girlfriend kind of broke up with me, chat. And she was Korean, you know. Oh my god, chat. Where is it? I don't see it. This one? This one. 25 minutes. That's better. Got it. But yeah, she's always told me that how Korean people or like Korean guys are very, very toxic. Very like, what's the word I'm looking for, bro? I don't know. Like they're just toxic is what I heard, right? Like they're not big on helping their wives on like house duties, right? And they can't make any money. So like Korean guys are kind of sad in a way. And also all Korean guys has to serve. All Korean guys has to serve in Korea. Dude, they don't have enough people. Did they talk about like how South Korea is not doing too good with like the lowest birth rate on earth, and their country might literally implode from the inside within 50 years? It's so bad. But yeah, South Korea is a beautiful place, man. Fuck, dude. Glad you get to see it before it goes away, you know. I thought you broke up with her. Nah, she fucking flipped out, went fucking insane and crazy, and I don't know, decided to break up with me. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm done. Like I've never met someone so fucking crazy in my life before. So yeah. Let's watch this. The worst mom on TikTok and proud prison wife. The case of Ash Trevino. Bing bada boo.
As of recently, a woman named Ash Trevino becomes one of the more perverse additions to TikTok Live. Ash Trevino
Oh
is a
shit, is a fucking TikTok influencer type shit, dude. Goddamn.
36-year-old woman from Texas. She likes to date men in prison that are accused of doing heinous things and documents all of this on her TikTok live streams.
Okay.
Ash Trevino, the now infamous...
Hey, I'm not here to kink shame, but like, let's see. How do you get to people like that though? Like, you're outside, you're a free person. You prefer to date prison rats instead? They don't really talk much about back home. Sorry to hear that. Oh, no worries, man. Shit happens sometimes, dude, you know? Shit happen sometimes. And also, like, maybe it's been a long time coming because, like, dude, like, we've been arguing a lot and shit, right? So I kind of took a good month off of streaming and just went back to California, you know? The feeling that they won't cheat on you. What do you mean? Are you in terms of my ex or in terms of, like, you know, like... prison rats won't cheat on you. That's why a lot of women date men like that. Oh, I see. Yeah, fucking prison rats. But how do you even find a prison rats in the first? How do you date people in prison already? The fuck?
Inmate hopper. She will be on the phone with inmates during her live streams, just spewing words out of her mouth. You're my 30th inmate. Did I not tell you that? You really are. I swear. I've been with 30 inmates.
You're my 30th inmate. Did I not tell you that?
You're my 30th inmate. Don't you feel special?
With no one, just you, but I've already married too.
She says that she will be open and fine with dating an inmate that has charges of SA on a child. That's fine for her.
No, bro.
She has this moment where she talks about how murder charges and SA charges are not that crazy because every single person she's been with has had those charges.
What the fuck,
she is
dude?
36. She has
Bro, that tells you the discrepancy between different people's lives too, right? Like, some people might be living in an area or like in a community where that's a fucking common thing and they just think that it's normal. I don't fucking live in a place like that, dude. No, I come from a place where doing shit like this is not normal, bro. Share a website to talk to criminals. There's a website to talk to criminals. That's fucking crazy. There is a phone call calling you from Guantanamo Bay. Do you choose to accept this phone call? Please press 1. What the fuck? Hey, baby. How you doing from Guantanamo Bay? A lot of these people probably like on death row or some shit. Either that or like fucking, I don't know. No, some crazy shit, dude. She has children? That's fucking crazy. If I was one of her kids, I would kill her and any chances I get, you crazy,
two daughters
dude.
that are 16 and 13. And she believes that the internet is unjustly trying to get them taken away from her. Ashley addresses this in a live stream saying,
Y'all are really trying to get my kids taken from me, and it's not gonna happen. Do you know how many CPS cases I've had on me in the last 4 months?
Did she just brag about she had 20 cases
yes.
on her?
And nothing has happened.
Dude.
That's her biggest flex. In the state of Texas, one of the main things CPS workers are looking for is kitchen and food availability. The guidelines are along the lines of
she cooking
kitchen
though.
should have healthy, readily available food. She will spend nearly $800 at the grocery store and just come home with different variations of hot Cheetos and sour candies. She is spending $700.
Hey, dude,
$800
technically speaking, you can survive on hot Cheetos and shit. You know, I've seen people do that. Stay focused and be you. Happy you still streaming and keep up the good work. I appreciate you, man. I mean, I'm streaming a little bit less, but I want to ramp it back up. I'm just not mentally there yet. And also, I want to post more videos on YouTube, which I haven't been doing. I should do that more. But I appreciate you being here, man. I don't know if you're gonna be deployed soon again, though. Like, are you discharged? Are you done, or like, you got more to go and you got somewhere to be? What are we thinking here? What do we think? With all the calls CPS is getting for this for the same person, they should know there's something definitely wrong. Yeah, technically, right? Most of the time it'd be like, oh, a neighbor called and there's a case opened up against John Doe and his kid living in a feces filled room, you know. But nah, this is more like, you know, 20 different people have been calling, well documented all over TikTok. You know, she's snitching on herself kind of type shit. You know, just waiting to be spawn camp.
On chips
That's it.
and snacks during these grocery hauls. There is not a fresh leaf in sight.
God damn, dude.
Are appropriate sleeping arrangements. This is a big one. When Ash is doing a live stream, she's showing off her apartment. She does a quick peek into her daughter's room. They share a room. And netizens are very quick to point out, wait, is that a singular air mattress on the floor?
It's good enough.
Both the girls to sleep in?
It's good enough.
She gives her daughters an air mattress, not because of her lack of funds. It is her gross misappropriation of those funds. She's constantly on TikTok lives doing these hauls. She says things like, $3,000 is like dirt to me because I don't need it. It's trash, but if y'all need it, I'll throw it to you. She says, I kid you not, I already bought 2 Louis purses over $6,000 within a month, but she can't afford beds for her kids? It is expected.
Bro, that's crazy, dude. all three, only 2. Okay, hold on. Only 2. All 2 of her kids have to sleep together on an airbed with no bed sheets nor blankets. Seems that way right now, dude. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Gabriel Hernandez's mother had a bunch of CPS cases on her, but it didn't open or didn't get a child taken away from her. I don't know who Gabriel Hernandez is, unfortunately. Hopefully, that is a sad thing on my part, chat. That is a sad thing on my part. Let's keep watching this though.
Parents provide a safe environment for their children. Her younger daughter, E, has to go to the hospital one day. And Ashley, instead of taking her, jumps on another TikTok live and says, guys, this is my sickly baby. That's the one that I have to go take to the hospital and go get tested in a couple weeks. I'm not going to explain nothing else because she doesn't want me to.
She didn't want you to fucking get on and talk to other random people when she's in need of help. He's the child who died because his mother beat him to death. Oh, that's fucking crazy. I still don't know that case. I don't think I've heard of that case. But that is still so fucking bad, dude. But sometimes people do believe that, as we said, we were talking about, remember how we were talking about the whole pro-life thing? It's like, dude, it's like, is the system better or is the parents gonna be better? And sometimes in situations like this, you can't really choose. I got 2 weeks before my next deployment. My unit is getting smaller and the army is planning on stopping training 19D. So they need people. Okay, interesting. Okay, very interesting. I guess we are going same place or going somewhere else. That's also the question. Seems cool though. I don't know. Being a soldier seems like a cool thing to me. And I personally always think that it's important to know how to use a gun and fight, because honestly nowadays you don't fucking know if the world's gonna end any fucking day. All these fucking wars that's going on, you know.
Minutes later, I don't even think 10 minutes have passed. She says, if y'all want me to tell you about my baby girl's health, go ahead and send the galaxies. Galaxies being $15 donations on TikTok, because there's tiers to the donations.
If y'all want me to tell you about my baby girl's health, go ahead and send the galaxies.
She's willing to sell her daughter's medical history for the highest bidder. In
What
another moment,
that is not even the highest bidder. You're just selling it for just to sell it. Donate, bro. Donate, chat. Donate so that y'all get 5 booms. I'm sorry your daughter died. You get 5 boom. 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 No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. She's Ruby Frankie 2.0. Oh shit, dude. I got very lucky, so I'm going to the same place you, dead ass, bro. Get back to those fucking kimchi.
Ashley's live streaming. She's walking into her room dancing. One of her daughters is throwing up in the hallway. She tells her mom, I just threw up. She turns around and keeps dancing.
Mom, I threw up. Why are you dancing?
Mom, I threw up, bro. Stop fucking dancing, bro.
Yes.
She admits to her viewers on live that
No
she used to
fucking
have
way.
this crazy animosity towards her eldest daughter. She claims that she would get so upset that she would grab her daughter H by the hair and yank her to the ground. And she's saying all of this proudly.
Whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me. And so, like, I took my anger out on her.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's... I don't know, man. That sounds like generational abuse to me, dude. But nobody is trying to break that cycle.
When one is watching an Ash Trevino live stream, there's always one thing that gets brought up, used, seen, just peeking from the side somewhere like a little stalker, and it's her adult device, specifically one that is shaped like a rose. I'm just going to call it the rose. Ashley she's charging the haunted rose, and I guess one of her kids spots it and is like, what is this that's charging?
It makes you sick. It's insane. I agree, dude. Crazy ass bitch right here.
And the daughter asks, what's her name? Who? The rose? What's her name? Oh, I haven't named her yet. What should we name her? We should name her H. She says her name, her own name. The daughter says her own name because she's 16. She doesn't know what's going on. And the mom says, ew, I don't want to name her that. All the things that people are trying to report to CBS. Ashley is on the phone with
a lot of emotional abuse within the family too. She's using a rose toy in front of her kids.
He's on speakerphone, and Ashley has her daughter right next
You let
to her.
people do what the fuck they want to do, man.
Can I ask you a question? Can I take it to my crib?
Sure, go ahead. Just don't fucking take advantage of my daughter.
Nah, bro, what the fuck, dude? Now it's no longer fucking medical records. Now it's.
Wait, what you said?
Just don't make me a grandma.
What? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly.
What the
but the
fuck,
alarming
dude?
stuff comes in by the types of people that she decides to surround herself and indirectly put in her daughter's paths. She goes on a live stream to talk about writing to Chris Watts, the infamous killer who killed his wife and his 2 kids. Her friend tells her that he's evil, that he killed his wife.
What the fuck, dude? That's crazy. Nah, bro, he killed his wife, dude. I'm attracted to people like that, bro.
And
Who
kids.
knows when?
And Ashley responds,
Who
well,
knows
maybe
when,
he killed
dude?
his wife because he's not happy. And Ashley Trevino gets known on TikTok for being an inmate hopper.
Yeah, the way I see it is that if you see it that way, if you think that he killed his wife because he's not happy, then you better be fucking ready to kill him when you're not fucking happy, because you better do it before he does it, dude. Holy fucking shit. I feel like that's not a if he's gonna do it type shit, but when he's gonna do it type shit, dude. I don't know, man. Nobody should do it unless, dude, just fucking leave. Honestly,
But it
just
really
fucking
all
leave.
starts with this very awkward moment when she live streams herself picking up her boyfriend of 9 months from jail while he's being released. Within 3
Chris
days
Watts was
of Jesse being
released?
out, she's calling him her husband.
Oh no.
He doesn't even look excited to be a free man. It almost appears by some netizens' perspectives that the prospect of him getting into bed with Ashley Trevino, he'd rather go back into his cell. There are also some very strange moments in
That's
this
weird,
whole
dude.
relationship saga with Jesse. Ashley goes on live where her daughters are her moderators. She states, to be honest, you guys, it's just gonna give Jesse more clout. Just kidding. He has an 8-inch.
I mean, the first day we did it like, what, 5 or 6 times? I literally could feel him like up here. And I would tell him like, it hurts. Like,
And every single time we didn't use protection.
What the fuck, dude? I'm happy for her.
And he never pulled out. Meanwhile, Jesse is on a separate live stream where he claims that he had to put a blanket to cover Ashley Trevino's entire body and face because he could not get excited for activities without that.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Even when they like
Nah, she one ugly bitch, dude. I can't get it up until I put a blanket over her, man. God fucking damn it. Hey, it is what it is. It's the life you chose, and that's the chicks you get, you know? You can actually see the police cam about it. Oh, fuck, dude. She doesn't care if the kids get SA'd. Her kids should kill her, bro, in front of her kid. Okay, chill out, buddy. Chill out with the killing. Because she's already dating a bunch of killers, you know?
live stream together. He looks like he wants to keep a safe 6 feet social distancing space between them. The relationship lasts somewhere
That's so
in the ballpark
bad.
of 8 business days. Soon after their breakup, Ashley starts
And the
singing
kids
at
don't know better, too. That's the problem, dude, chat. Like, kids don't know any better. Right? Just because you know better doesn't mean that the other person knows better, especially people who are in the situation.
That she might be
You know?
pregnant. But those days that she would have known that she was pregnant or potentially pregnant, she was just drinking and live streaming all the time. And ultimately, she addresses the pregnancy situation by saying, were you ever pregnant? Yes, unfortunately, I was. But the stress gets to you. So unfortunately, I was. And I was very sad, but I was happy at the same time. Hinting at the fact that she suffered from a miscarriage from the stress. But later on, Jesse explains in a live stream that Ashley terminated the pregnancy, or at least that's what he thought, that she did not suffer from a miscarriage. To which Ashley responds,
Damn,
on
both
live,
people are fucking
Nobody was
delusional.
supposed to know that I had an abortion. But I had an abortion because I didn't want to have his baby.
Damn.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
I absolutely believe in my freedom of choice as a woman, but I think the difference between having it be a choice versus having a miscarriage are completely separate things, especially in this situation. Netizens were
that's
obviously
fine.
sympathizing with her, donating so much more to her because they thought that she had suffered this very traumatic thing that a lot of netizens can relate to. But it was a lie. In another clip, she says,
He's just mad because I aborted our baby.
Emotional,
I never wanted to have his kid anyway.
What a fucking timing, bro. I was just about to read the comments too, dude. Holy shit, man. Emotional damage and daddy chill. All right, daddy chill. You know, it's that bad when you end up on Rotten Mango's podcast? Yeah, I feel like she's got nothing to talk about it anymore, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Man, don't wipe. Don't even wipe, man. Turn around. Don't even wipe.
I'm literally glad I got rid of our baby.
with Jesse's relationship with Ash Trevino, that's where she really starts gaining a lot of TikTok fame. But people,
dude, you like fucking you get a killer mad. That killer might fuck you up, dude. Like, I don't know why they're playing with fire like that. Like, nah, I threw your baby in the trash, man. I ain't got time for that. Bitch gonna come around and kill your baby, you know?
people find out this is not her first relationship with an inmate. In fact, there was a previous one that she documented heavily through Instagram by the name of Isaiah Gonzalez.
Goddamn.
She had brought her two very young daughters. At this point, the eldest was about 10 years old. When she brings them to prison to meet this prisoner that she has now decided to marry. This is
That's
not the
insane,
girl's
dude. That's Jesse the Ash hydrating from her for real.
biological father. But she almost convinces them, or maybe she's telling them to call him daddy,
Call
or
him
is
daddy.
convincing them that this is their new daddy. I don't know. She writes, "You can see the happiness on his face. Our first family picture, only one more glass visit until he gets to hug us all." Which I'm not sure you should be taking your children to prison to hug random inmates. But she even introduces Isaiah as the youngest's daddy to the world. She keeps doing.
That's actually fucking scary, dude. I would not put my kids next to inmates like this, especially like committed, guilty people. That's fucking insane.
She's saying like this is E's daddy, but he's not. He's not biologically her dad. He's not her dad anything. She posts another one where Isaiah is holding E, her youngest daughter, in his arms, physically, during visitation. She captions it, "Today we had the best visit with my husband and her daddy. It's always hard leaving him behind."
Nah, motherfucker sneaking contrabands with the daughters, man. There ain't no way, bro. I think he was charged with serious crimes too. I think she's addicted to dating people only into serious crimes. Like that makes her feel like she's dating someone that's very, very manly. You know, somebody that inflicts a lot of pain on other people.
She posts 2 pictures captioning, "Life had us in different paths, but just know he makes me happy and he asked me to marry him and I said yes. I am future Mrs. Gonzalez." This is where things start to escalate. On a live stream,
I wanna
Ashley
see.
is telling the story of
I
how
wanna
she
see what
first
happened.
met Isaiah. And she says,
My prison life started in 2019. I reconnected with an old childhood friend, okay? Yes, I am 6 years older than this man. On our first phone call, he
I don't think that's the elephant in the room. I do not think that being 6 years older than your so-called prison rat husband is the elephant in the room. I think there's something that we should be discussing more, but you know, you discuss whatever the fuck you want. You you can cope. A whole lot of copium out here,
So I
bro.
said yes, and I've known him for years.
I knew him since since he was 11. I knew him since he was 11 and I was like 15, because I was like 15. So he had to have been like 9 when I first met him.
and she was interested in a 9-year-old boy. She used to tell Isaiah's mom.
Okay, you know, when she said she was 15, I was like, okay, like, is she being groomed? And then I remembered that she was 6 years older than this fucking guy. And then I was like, oh no, she is the groomer. Fuck, dude.
You know, because he grew up quick. I would tell his mom, like, I'm going to be your daughter-in-law one day. I'm going to be your daughter-in-law one day. And she's like, no, you're not. My son is too young for you. And then in 2019, I reconnected with her son.
In prison.
Yeah. And within
That's
5
crazy.
months, she announces her divorce. When Isaiah was 15 years old, he was involved in a very, very well, meticulously planned robbery that ends in a man's murder. He was sentenced to 45 years in prison, but Ashley is posting on Instagram a word vomit collage. So blessed my husband was chosen to be the second look person today. Let's pray we can bring him home soon. I will continue to do what's needed for him as a wife and will always be his voice. Love my husband so much. Hashtag let's bring him home. Hashtag proud prison wife. Hashtag my husband's biggest supporter. He's
Why?
So let's go through and recap all of her relationships. Her very first relationship, or her very first prominent relationship,
Crazy
she
bitch.
marries her high school sweetheart. She has 2 children with him, the 2 daughters that are now 15 and 13. But the reason that the 2 get divorced is because that she cheats on him, allegedly, with a man in prison.
So he was the only good thing that ever happened in her life. God damn. You can see how people like to throw shit away like this, man.
I will say that it seems the children's father.
In the 2-hour long and more detailed about how all the guys she dated. Oh, it's okay.
Is the only redeeming.
We already know the type that she kind of like is attracted to. So like, you know,
in this story, at least.
Spare me the details of somebody's bad choices.
Right now.
Oh God.
And it appears that he couldn't see the girls as much, not by his own choice, but it seems perhaps Ashley was making it very difficult for him. 2 years ago, in 2023, the children's father ends up passing away from leukemia. She does not, however, pass up the chance to not make this all about her. She says things like, that could have been me.
He didn't have to go. He wasn't doing anything.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my God. Catching strays while you're in a fucking coffin, chat. How do you feel about that?
To die.
He had to die.
That could have been me.
Yeah, it could have been
And again,
me, Mo.
this is after her kids have asked her repeatedly to not talk about their father on live because
Bitch ran from life. He was a pussy. That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. Let him rest in peace, bro.
they're grieving. They don't want to hear this. They don't want this business out there.
And that's why I'm saying maybe it took this tragedy for me to open my eyes up and to see what the pain my babies would feel, not only with one parent gone, but with 2.
No, someone did not pass away from leukemia for your character development. That's not even a coherent sentence, Ashley.
Whatever the
But then to make
fuck?
matters worse, while everybody is attending the funeral that she was not invited to, she is on live streaming dancing to songs that have lyrics like baby daddy, while his funeral is happening. So these are a few notable relationships that she has been in. In no
Honestly, just let people do what they like, man.
particular order, you have Isaiah, the one that was convicted of murder of Muhammad, the manager of the gas station and father of 7 kids. Apparently, their relationship came to an end, according to Ashley, when Isaiah heard rumors
Father
in
of
prison
7
that
kids. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think that Isaiah killed the gas station manager because he had 7 kids, but you know, I guess it turned out he had 7 kids. It is kind of sad though, I'm not gonna lie.
weren't true, she claims. Rumors that she was talking to other inmates. Her next prison boyfriend is Noe Trevino. Noe was arrested in 2015 for stabbing a man outside of a nightclub.
Father of 7 kids, right? With the dropping birth rates in this world, people with 7 kids are like, you know, star of the century, Chad, if I'm being fucking honest. Man, trying to repopulate the earth out here, man.
Get married in 2022. She's still married to him because she doesn't want to pay a $400-something fee to finalize their divorce. And that's where she gets the last name, Trevino.
That's ghetto as
So
fuck.
right now she's married.
Yes, to Noe Trevino,
ghetto as
another
fuck.
murderer. Her daughter H says the guy is awful. Then you have Eli. Eli was in prison for strangling a woman. He's also free and
No, I'm trying to escape that $400 fee to file for divorce. So yeah, no, you're stuck with my name for a little bit.
constantly on TikTok live streams now.
Oh my God.
He was in prison for strangling a woman and also breaking his child's femur. He
No.
broke his 2-year-old daughter's femur. He slammed a truck door on his daughter's leg.
No.
This is all public information. Like,
He's free now.
he's free, and they're constantly live streaming on TikTok together. He was in prison for strangling a woman. He's also accused of being an SAR by multiple women.
Dude, is that the natural choice for like prisoners now when they get out? It's like fucking TikTok streaming. That shit is fucking brain rot. Imagine the fucking kids that scroll on TikTok every day and they scroll into like fucking Ass Trevino talking about how, you know, getting fucked deep and then like feeling it, no condom type shit. And then, oh, you know, what the fuck, dude? No.
And somehow,
hell no.
Ashley, well, I guess not somehow, I would expect nothing less from her. She still has a cordial relationship here and there with Eli. Then most notably, you have her relationship with Francisco, and that is a huge part of the discourse, primarily for how heinous the crimes he committed were, but also because the two teenage girls he killed were 19 and 13. One of her daughters is 13. Her relationship with double murderer Francisco comes to an end, not because he killed too young. It's a huge part.
Well, I mean, I don't think her daughter needs to worry about anything. I saw what I saw when she posted pictures of her daughters, so I know that they would probably be safe.
The discourse, primarily for how
the 19 and 13 one, I see the reason why they're
the
victims.
two teenage girls he killed were 19.
It's
and
fucked
13.
up though. That shit is fucked up, dude. On so many
One
fucking
of her daughters
levels.
is 13. Her relationship with double murderer Francisco comes to an end, not because
Bitch too
he
fat.
killed two young girls, well,
Oh
and then
my
another,
God,
so
man.
3. One of them almost the same age as Ashley's own children. It comes to its fateful demise because Ashley would constantly show him on her live streams when they were video chatting, letting him speak to her viewers, talking about his victims, laughing that he was innocent, making fun of his victims.
That's
which is
crazy.
Clearly, she's not allowed
That's
to be
not
live streaming
right
their calls
at all.
He has his video calls.
I feel like that shit should be illegal too. Well, it's freedom of speech though, chat. Like if it's freedom of speech, people get to speak on whatever the fuck they want. Oh my god, dude.
Privileges
People are evil.
revoked for 90 days. And that appears to be the extent of Ashley's undying love for criminals.
There are criterias before you can stream on TikTok too, chat, apparently. And I don't know, I guess her content is interesting enough for people to follow her. I think like 100 followers or 1,000 followers. No, 1,000 followers is like the monetization goal for YouTube. I don't remember. There are some goals that you have to hit before you get to stream. But shit, dude, I can't believe people watches this too. No, the reason why is because the 13-year-old was in a gang and just killed the 19-year-old because it is. Oh, that's... Ooh, the gang she was in was his opposing gang, so he killed her. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, see, it's the life that we kind of like were born into. I feel like that's stuff that you just can't control sometimes, you know, the life that you're born into, the life that you choose, the path that you're walking, right? Try something else, you know. Maybe you're meant to die at 13.
Homicide, debatable. 90 days without video.
But like we don't actively go out and search for victimhood. Like this fucking Ass Trevino is endangering her kids and herself in the meantime, right?
Chats is an unspeakable break in their relationship. That is a deal breaker. It cannot be. Then you have Ash Trevino's more recent relationship with someone that she jokes is going to be her daughter's new stepdad. This guy, his name is Santos. He's out in the free world, if you will. The allegation is that Ashley's oldest daughter, who was 15 when this took place, had shown her mom this guy's account of this random small TikToker and was like, I kind of have a crush on this guy. Look at him. He's kind of cute, isn't he, Mom? But Ashley instantly goes and starts flirting with Santos. She will go on lives with Santos, this random man that she's never met prior to this, didn't even know existed until allegedly her daughter was like, hey, isn't this guy kind of cute? I kind of have a crush on him.
That is
Just talking
so
about
fucking weird.
how she's going to breastfeed Santos, telling him she's going to breastfeed him on live stream while she grabs her chest and is like jiggling her chest around.
Oh my
Santos
god, dude, TikTok, bro. TikTok is like a cesspool of like all kinds of human skunk, dude. That's crazy though, like squiggling your tits. Fuck it, I'm gonna fuck it. Give you some of this shit, bro.
Even ask
Santos is weird too. I mean, as I said, man, it's the path that you walk that gets you into shit like this,
Ashley's
you know,
daughter.
situations
how do you
like
feel
this.
that your mom stole your crush? To which her daughter claps back, Santos, how do you feel about being bald? And Ashley just sits there. Why would you ask her that? Why would you ask her that? but Ashley tells her viewers, I've seen his pee-pee and he's already seen my nunu, okay?
I've already seen his pee-pee and he's already seen my nunu, okay?
This is where the word nunu
Okay.
is born. She also releases a song where she's like,
You want to know how it smells? As Santos, he know it smells.
Oh my fucking god, dude. You're right. Santos be wildin' out here, chat. What the fuck, dude? Holy crap.
Well,
Oh, that's nasty. Santos, Santos knows what it smells like. Oh my god. It smells like Indian curry mixed with rotten fish is probably what that smells like, dude. She's the reason the Pope died? Probably, man. Probably, dude. Santos is like 19. Hey, at least we're not hitting that line. We're like just like a step over the line, chat. You know, we don't want to get caught lacking out here, you know. Just because we date prison rats doesn't we want to become a prison rat, chat. Know what I'm saying?
bizarre. And
Man,
her relationship
ain't no
with her daughters
jailbaiting
is
here.
very alarming because the fact that this is her daughter's alleged crush and she feels comfortable doing this, and she's almost rubbing it, taunting it in her daughter's own face. So now, with this going on, Ashley and Santos
That
finally
is
make arrangements
weird
to meet
too,
each other.
man.
And this is
Mom, I have a crush on this dude. Let me fuck that dude. What the hell, dude? That's insane, dude. I ain't telling. You see, chat? Like, I told you the person that I'm crushing hard on, and you go ahead and fuck him. What's gonna happen to the guy that I'm deciding on marrying, chat? What are you gonna do to him then? Oh my god, dude. Imagine, man. Man, you're fucking the man that I have a crush on. What are you gonna do to my husband, bro? God.
a boy that she has never met in person before. She has no established romantic connection with him, but she is publicly wiping her tears with a crumpled up tissue because he's not showing up to see her. And she made him a whole brisket.
Bro, I fucking hate him.
She never cooks for her kids, but she cooked him a brisket. Santos does end up making his way over to Texas to stay with Ashley.
How does that make me feel? Just kidding.
Ah, he likes that new. Okay, Santos.
This is unfortunately the very grim beginning of the Santos saga. He will constantly be a recurring part of Ash Trevino's problematic world, and it's
This is disaster waiting to happen, dude. A powder keg waiting to blow up. That's crazy. That is insane. She's the reason the Pope died. Wait till they're at least 21 to be
pretty
safe.
obvious that he's just here for the fame. She will be live streaming Santos. She'll show him the haunted rose.
Look what I have charging.
Oh, you don't need that when you have me.
I need it for tonight, though.
Yours vibrate, bro?
I don't have you tonight. All I have is the FaceTime.
Yeah. All you can use right now.
What the fuck, man?
We're on live. We can't.
Then there is the infamous flashing
That
live
is
stream.
so weird, dude.
She is live stream battling Santos, and for whatever reason, she decides that she is going to start rubbing her whole chest while staring into the camera, biting her lips, flaring her nostrils, and she just does this for over a minute until fully her whole chest is out of her shirt.
Nobody is like moderating. Well, I mean, her fucking kids are moderating this fucking bullshit. What the fuck, dude?
On a TikTok.
Nah, dude. 13, what is it? 13, 16-year-old getting a whole fucking mommy show up in here, bro. What the fuck, dude? So how do you think, how old do you think she is? There's no way she's older than me, dude. I feel like she's younger than me.
Fuck live stream.
Wait, there's no way she's younger than me. That means that she gave birth way too early. She's probably like in the 30s, I think. Like maybe 31 or 32. Like she probably got pregnant in at 16. Like, okay, actually 29. No, that's too early. It has to be 16. So like, yeah, like 30 some years old. I feel like it's 30 some years old.
She flashes a 19-year-old boy on a live stream. Santos is 19 years old.
How she not get fucking banned,
Ashley is
dude?
36 years old. The thing with Santos is he has allegations against him for SA. Ashley then goes on to have a huge falling out with Santos briefly, where she claims he SA'd her. I do believe that Ash Trevino can be a terrible person and can be essayed, but I do think that in this situation, it's very hard to take the allegations seriously because she'll go and hop on a live stream with Santos after she makes these allegations.
You said I essayed you?
You said that about me.
No, you said I.
What the fuck? She's 35, dude. She's like 28. Nah, 28 would be too young. Minus 16 means that she gave birth at like 12. That doesn't make much sense. She's 35. That makes more sense. Minus 16 would be like 19. So she gave birth at 19, right? Sounds about right to me, chat. Sounds about right to me.
I essayed you.
You said that about me.
Did I essay you?
All of this comes to a tumultuous boil when Ashley Trevino decides to take her kids onto her very first podcast appearance. She is going to the Bop House, which is a content house for OF creators based in Miami, I believe. And Camille is going to interview them. She's a famous OF creator. Camille asks them,
OnlyFans content
there been
creators.
instances where your
Bro, who the fuck listens to OnlyFans content creators podcast, bro? What the fuck kind of bullshit is this? Like, is it not enough? Dude, is it not enough that we have fucking Talk to her chat? Is that not enough?
has expressed feelings of jealousy towards you.
That
and how
baddie,
has that
for real?
affected your relationship
OnlyFans
with her?
chat. Search it up. Search
Her
her up.
eldest daughter, H, responds, there's this video going around of my mom being jealous of me when I was little for having a better relationship with my dad than she did. Meanwhile, Ashley is biting the inside of her cheek, staring her daughter down.
No
She
way.
responds, I'm not jealous of her. I'm blessed to be able to give her the life that I've always wanted as a little girl.
That's weird.
It just doesn't make sense.
I'm sub
Ashley
to her
also used to work at a
OnlyFans. Yo,
dentist.
for real, dude. Send me some free content, you know? I did once just for the Santos video. I honestly thought she was closer to 40s. Nah, no way, dude. Bitches like this be fucking around way too early, dude. No way she'd get pregnant after she turns 20. She definitely got pregnant before she turns 20, dude. Imagine, dude. It's my 18th birthday. Let's go fuck around. I'm surprised she didn't get pregnant when she was fucking 18. She probably did once just for the Santos. Yeah.
Office up until December of 2024. She was talking about how she worked at a dentist's office. The practice was sold to new management that was going to come in, and some of the new managers were Indian American.
He gave us an option to stay with the new owners or leave. And I chose to leave because they were Indians. And I'm not working under no Indians. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, that's racist, bro. Who the fuck you think you is? You ain't white. No, because when a girl shoved a 21-inch bat dragon up her hoo-ha, I want to know about her emotions in the moment. You fucking crazy, dude.
Sorry, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of emotions goes out the window when that happens, bro.
She was racist. She literally, on one
Man.
live stream, she was teaching her daughter slurs for all the races and ethnicities. It was really bad.
Man, I didn't know
But it's not
Nebraska
true. She did not.
into these freaky shit like this. Damn, boy, welcome back. Welcome back. We're watching some random shit. Hey, if you got links, I don't think we're playing video games today. Or maybe we will play a little bit of like what is that? Iron Watch Out of that last episode. But hey, welcome back, man. Oh, by the way, here. We're almost done with this one, and we'll watch what you got, bro. Hold on a second. Actually, matter of fact, it's probably a clip, so let's watch it. Did bro walk through the midstream? No! No fucking way, dude! No, bruh! Oh my god! He walked through it, bro! No, damn boy. Fucking hell, dude. That guy slipped! That guy fucking slipped, dude! He walked. Oh my god, that is disgusting. That is. Did he not feel? Did he not feel it drip onto his shoes or something? Fucking slips. That's crazy. That is a crazy turn of event, dude. What the fuck is happening? Too many things happening in this video. That is insane, dude. His pants is not his piss. The slip. I fucking can't, dude. Oh my god, dude. Princess Amelia. I don't know who that is. Facing a 3.5 in target. Dude, I want to watch this. I want to know what the fuck's going on with Pokimane again. We all know she's a bitch. We've always known that. Can I legally smash it? And okay, don't talk about middle school, chat. Please don't do that. No age talk in chat. We all know that.
Quit. Not that it makes her statement less racist. She was fired because netizens pulled clips of her doing, I don't know, any one of her heinous things and sent it to her bosses.
Ooh.
In the interview with Camilla asks Ashley's children, do you think that maybe sometimes she can...
You see, that's why you don't live stream with your real names out, man. Like, you don't know what my real name is. Hopefully. So you can't send shit to my boss. Hopefully. And even then, like, I don't say shit that would endanger my job. So, you know, fuck y'all, chat.
Exploit situations to get views. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. Ashley disagrees. She says if anything, she wants to protect her kids. To which E brings up the time that Ashley asked for Galaxy donations if they want to know about her health conditions. And Ashley says, oh yeah, but that was like a while back though, and you weren't even in the hospital. Eventually, Camille sends the kids out of the room so that she can talk to Ashley alone. And she says,
eyebrow rise. The slip is a cherry on top for real, dude. Oh my god. Them boys always got the best fucking clips. Always. Kim Jong-un, that's your name? Yeah, I'm starting to get there. Fuck, dude. I actually flipped my mouse over.
Santos was caught licking your haunted rose on live. What the f are you doing with that?
And he licked your rose toy. Why did he do that?
Because Santos is a freak. Santos sleeps with everybody.
Did he sleep with you?
Am I supposed to answer that
Yes.
truthfully?
Yes.
Truthfully?
Yes. Did Santos sleep with you? Did you sleep with Santos, actually?
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got the house name, Camilla Arroja. And if you want to know which OnlyFans creator it was, to search up Bop, B-O-P, be at the Bop house, chat. Hey man, you playing Fortnite, so I'm not going to watch for today. Yo, go play some video games. I don't play Fortnite though. Fuck that game. Fuck Fortnite, dude. Your name is Salt indeed, chat.
So, yes, we have done stuff.
Okay.
Twice.
Only twice, bro.
2 separate occasions.
With a 19-year-old boy.
I didn't know he was 19 at the time.
And probably the most explosive question in the entirety of the podcast is when Camille asks, question, do the kids have beds? H responds, well, I don't live with my mom. At your mom's house then, do you have a bed? No. I'm going to zail you. I'm going to give you money. I want a bed, 2 mattresses, 2 of them. I want a headboard and 2 nightstands. I'm going to order that before you leave this house today. Later in the episode, Ashley still brags about how much money she makes and she starts giggling and Camilla says, and her kids still don't have a bed. So what's so funny, Ashley?
Yeah, what the fuck's so funny, dude?
She laughs even louder. And she's like, nothing's that funny when your kids don't have a damn bed. I'll tell you that right now.
I want to see it.
Now, this podcast gets released, and within
That's
a few
insane.
days, I think it's at like 7-8 million views. Ashley is pretty upset about this podcast. She alleges that Camille received like $60,000 for this podcast. I'm not sure where that allegation is coming from. If she had known that Camille was going to name the podcast the worst mom on TikTok, she would have never sat down for the podcast. She says, because I'm not gonna-
She got debated. She got fucking debated into doing shit like this. Holy fuck, dude. Holy shit, man. She didn't know. She didn't know she was getting into a trap. They don't need no headboard, mattress on the ground. That's it. Yo, for real, that's what I have. If you actually see, my bed is laying on the floor with like a small like a 4-inch box that lifts it up, because like if you actually leave your mattress on the ground, that shit will mold. Because you do sweat at night.
I'm always going to be the villain in everybody's story. I could sit here and go to church every day, every Sunday, give my life to God 100%, and you will still see me the same way you see me right now. A bad mom, alcoholic, whatever you want to call me, fat, ugly, whatever. Y'all are still going to see me in that way, even if I change my life. But there has been back and forth of Camille not purchasing beds for the kids yet. Ashley claims Camille is a liar. She's not purchasing the beds. Camille is claiming, I told you to send me the beds and you haven't sent me the ones that they wanted. So like, what do you want me to do? So netizens are just kind of confused.
Dude, this is like just fucking drama. Internet drama. TikTok drama at best, though. That's crazy, too. Because she's all those things. I didn't know that there's a whole world of TikTok streamers out there that do shit like this,
How bad of a mom can still have a platform and keep making more accounts, and more than that, still have people donating.
Yeah, why are people donating to
That doesn't
motherfuckers
make
like this,
sense.
man?
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, these TikTok.
Why are nobody donating to me, though? People donating to fucking prison rats like that.
And people are saying that
JK chat, JK.
I will say that a lot of people are treating the situation as a hee hee ha ha lol cow internet situation thing, to the point where
though.
when I briefly heard about some of the things Ashley Trevino did, I thought
But it's fun. It's fun to laugh at other people's misery, chat.
it was going to be on our Mott's channel, because it seemed like people were just making fun of her making rap songs like My New New, Does It Stink, Does It Smell, stuff like that. But it's really serious. And one comment that highlights that is, all the CPS cases for Gabriel Fernandez were closed. Let that sink in. That means absolutely nothing. Can you imagine the horror stories these girls have since they were little?
Jesus Christ, man.
And with that, that is today's episode. What are your thoughts on Ash Trevino? I know that I wasn't able to encapsulate all of the things that she's done, because she's on live practically every day, and she's probably on live right now. But
yeah,
what are your thoughts?
They need to ban her
What do
ass,
you think
chat.
should happen to her?
Yeah, they need to ban her ass. All right, let's see. You got more links? Hold on a second. What is this?
I am going to China to go and deal with coronavirus.
Gonna go destroy.
I am going to China to go and deal with coronavirus.
Hey, W!
I am going prophetically to destroy
Major prophet.
I am going to China. I want to destroy coronavirus.
I believe him. Holy shit, dude. No way. Nigerian pastor went to China to destroy coronavirus, has been rushed to the hospital. He just landed in the new lands and he can't handle the viruses, bro. It's too fucking hard, man. No, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Headboards are a white person thing? I agree, dude. I agree. Because she's all those things in a 2-hour video, it shows more of the criminal part of the video. It's too long to put in the short video. Yeah, it's... We don't need the details about what the guys did. Backhands kids. This video is crazy. Rushed to the hospital, dude. Fucking cooked, chat.
So recently,
we got a shorter video. None of that long ones. 19 minutes is long, chat. Well, fuck it. Fuck it, chat. Or like, do we got anything else we want to watch? Will she learn? Will Simps learn? No, yeah, neither. Neither will fucking learn. Oh my God, chat. Any good things to watch? Maybe some weed real quick. Found a podcast? Oh, this is the podcast?
This is the smallest.
This is no fucking podcast, bro. What the hell you mean?
Santos was caught.
This is the podcast, motherfuckers.
Your Rose toy on live. What the fuck were you doing with that toy? Brought up to them is not okay. Like, that is not okay. You know, she said she plans on marrying you in Miami.
We already discussed it.
You've already discussed this.
So, the most I've ever made on...
That's the daughters, man. Oh my fucking God. I didn't even realize who the fuck those are. Things.
On TikTok Live
on the
was...
side. I'm sorry, chat. Like, go lose some weight. Stop eating tortillas, man. Or Cheetos. But then they don't get to choose because their moms buys the fucking things, you know? This shit blew my mind when I first saw it. Check my link after. It's crazy. Let me see. What is this?
This is the smallest handmade sculpture in history.
My name is Willard Wiggin, and I made it.
I'm going to show you 5 micro sculptures from largest to smallest, starting with the biggest one. Number 5 is the lady playing the
This is the
violin.
biggest
It's around
one?
the thickness of the human hair. What's the smallest detail?
0.08 millimeters.
Can you show the tools that you use?
I have this one here, little hook on the end. This is a syringe.
Shut the hell up, fat shamer. What's wrong with fat shaming? You know, like, I'm fat myself. I shame myself, chat. Sometimes you need to fat shame in order for people to, like, lose weight.
The strings on the violin was very complicated because you have to find something small enough to make the strings.
Jesus Christ, man.
You see all the little fibers floating? I'll catch them.
I would never guess. I'm just playing. Yeah, no. I would never guess, like, call me stereotypical, but, like, I would never guess a black person would have the dexterity to do something like this. But I have mad respect for him. I might be a little racist. I'm not gonna lie. But I have mad fucking respect for artists like this, man.
For the violin.
Crazy. Number
That's
4
insane.
is the world's strongest man, Eddie Hall.
You've got to get the portion right, and you have to make it look like him. One mistake, and it won't look like it was supposed to look like. I work between my heartbeat, so then I stop. When it stops, then I move. When it stops, then I move.
That is
And, when
insane,
it comes
dude.
painting with your lashes.
See, I get some tape and I put it on the pillow. Then I put it underneath the microscope and I look and I can see an eyelash. Take one of those. That's a paintbrush.
Number 3 is the coronation
Jesus
cap.
Christ,
What's
man.
the
Oh my god, look at the details on that fucking thing, dude. How do you even do that?
significance of this sculpture?
That's insane.
During Queen's 70th year, I made this as to commemorate that time. The
Oh my
wheels
god.
have been
It looks
completely
almost
round.
exactly the
The
same.
carriage
That's
itself
crazy.
is individually built.
What was her reaction?
When she looked down the microscope, she's like, I don't believe this. It gives me so much satisfaction when other people see the work. So much time, like sitting here
Insane.
for 16 hours, sometimes even longer, suffering. for
How
the
much
artwork,
would
and
something
it's
like
driving me
this
mad. I'll be
cost
working away and I'll fall asleep.
if he were to
One
sell
time,
it,
I
chat?
was working like
Millions.
this, eyes pressed against the microscope, and I fell asleep like this. And when I woke up, those two round circles.
Number 2 is the polar bear.
Yeah,
Seemingly such a
ooh.
stressful job. How old are you?
67.
But you look so young.
I think it's because I keep holding my breath. Or it could be, I think I'm black version of Peter Pan.
How much was your...
He looks good for 67, dude.
I think $500,000.
How does it feel
No
to be
fucking way on a watch, dude. Yo, that is small.
the best in the world?
I feel the same as you. I'm just the same as anybody else. It was difficult for me at school because I have autism because it wasn't diagnosed at the time. So I found another way. I hold my breath.
Goddamn, what a fucking artist, dude. Sometimes you can see like you can't tell people that are autistic. You know, it's a spectrum, chat. Sometimes maybe I'm fucking autistic too, chat. Who knows? Fucking knows, man. Everybody's on a fucking spectrum somewhere, you know.
Yeah, I'm done. And this is the smallest one. Shakespeare inside of a human hair.
No
Your hair.
way, dude.
Inside one of those. The Shakespeare was carved from dust.
Sorry?
Made from dust.
No. How do you color dust?
How?
Carve the shape out. Once I've got the shape of Shakespeare, all I do now is to paint it. I couldn't paint it with an eyelash, so I had to
How do you even find it in that fucking picture dish, dude?
paint it with
Wouldn't there be other fucking dust? Yeah.
Paint it with an eyelash, so I had to paint it with another piece of dust.
Oh my god.
Because the eyelash is too big.
That is insane, dude. That is crazy. Mad respect for my guy right here. What do we got here? It's like magic or something. For real, for real. He's like a god. This man painting with molecules and atoms. I don't know how I don't get how he does it. Dude, eventually he's gonna get there. Splitting atoms and shit. I'm dyslexic and autistic, I feel like. Dyslexic? I don't think you're dyslexic. I feel like Harry Potter is dyslexic sometimes. He can't, his grammar is kind of shit.
Alright, bro, it's time to go home. The girls are about to pull up. I don't want you scaring them away. Yo.
Hey, Jimmy.
So you and your girl about to pull up or what?
Yeah, we're almost there. Relax.
Alright, sounds good.
But wait, do you have a friend?
Do I have a friend? I mean, of course, yeah, I got like plenty of friends. What do you mean? You think I'm lame as fuck or what?
No, like a friend with you.
No, I don't have any friends. What do you mean? I thought we talked about this.
But my friend got cold feet, and she'll just feel more comfortable if there's another guy. But like, if not, like I could just.
No, I got a friend here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, I'll see you soon.
Oh my god, dude. Cock blocking yourself is the worst feelings.
Okay, bro. The situation just turned to a two-man. All right, do not fuck this up. These are some grade A baddies. All right, just be chill. Don't be weird. All right, just shut your freaking mouth. All right, don't say a freaking word.
Dog, just chill. I got you.
All right, bro. I'm trusting you.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, girls?
You're gonna
What the fuck's in on my face, bro? Don't wipe! Don't wipe, dude. That applies everywhere. That line applies everywhere, bro. Don't wipe, dude. Don't wipe.
Let me smell your feet.
Holy shit.
Put that
Oh my god.
down. On
Don't wipe.
big old titties.
Oh my god.
Baby want milky.
You can't stop people from fooling themselves, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I know that's legit. Oh my god. A lot of crazy shit going on, chat. What's going on with this one though? Why everyone hates Pokimane? Got more links. Fuck yeah.
The homeless people here, they're evolving. The homeless
Bro might be onto something. I want to see what bro's locked in on the government council meeting, city council meeting, petitioning to legalize crack at the city council. No fucking way, dude.
The homeless people here, they're evolving. When you see them going down the street and they're pushing a cart full of just miscellaneous items, how do we know that's miscellaneous? They could be transporting supplies to build a Mars-bound missile. They use the cloak of homelessness to avoid confrontation. I've seen homeless people build one bed, one bath that was 400 square feet out of boxes and tarps.
And they're not paying fucking rent to the city, and it's not fair to us people who are paying rent.
These are feats that only crackheads can pull off. No sober person would have the energy to pull this off. What I think gives them this superpower is a substance known as crack cocaine. This substance gives them unlimited energy and
unlimited energy,
activity to work day and night.
Bro's onto something, bro. Bro's onto something.
Domination. The only way to prevent crackheads from world domination is fighting fire with fire. We use tax money to send every house.
Nobody's laughing in the background. Everybody's like, no, he's got a point. He's got a fucking point.
A weekly care package of crack via mail. If everyone is on crack, then nobody is on crack. I've never heard a crackhead say, I don't have money today, so I guess I can't smoke crack. And I think that's the type of work I think we need back behind the civilians of San Luis Obispo. If we all don't start smoking crack right now, by the end of 2024, the world will be dominated by high-octane and motivated crackheads. So I'm asking you guys, the city council, to address me as a plug and hit me up for the Lolo. Okay?
Hit me up for the Lolo, dude. Dude's already slinging dope with the fucking city council, bro. He went and trying to expand his clientele, dude. You can't blame my guy for this.
Thank you. All right, you guys all have a good one. Don't do crack. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
She shook hands with him.
Erica.
So I'm
He got nothing to say, dude. Yeah, no, can't blame a guy for trying to hustle. You know what I'm saying, dude? I get it. God, I seen that too, bro. I've also seen one trying to build a nuke. No, shit do happen, dude. Crackheads are crazy, dude. Crackheads are fucking insane. What do we got here? Worst aura loss moment. Let's do it. Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit. And he stalls the shit out of his car. No, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Get your shirt back. Oh! Alright! Wow, look at that fucking cake. Oh, no. You just gotta brush your teeth, man. Gotta brush your motherfucking teeth, dude.
I was sleepy.
What the hell, man?
The other day, I was brushing my teeth. I realized that my
Oh, we got more. We'll risk it all for the content. Yo, doing city council meetings. I can't believe they got their shit on tape, bro. Oh my god.
The other day, I was brushing my teeth. I realized that my toothbrush comes with like this UV thing that's supposed to clean the bristles. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't know the sun could clean stuff, right? So I was like, why don't we just put another sun over India?
No, bro. What the fuck? You look back. Why did you look back, dude?
Tough crowd. Okay, the other day, the light in my ceiling fan, it went out, and I was too short to reach it. So I had to get a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was 5.
Oh my god. Everybody's like, bro, just fucking get off the stage.
There you go. Cool.
Something in relation to the last video. When's the last time you lost aura, bro? I don't remember. Probably last night. Dude, I lose aura all the time, bro. You don't understand, dude. I've seen so many of those videos of the fucking. Hold on, let me pull down my camera a little bit. I kind of want my face to be centered a little bit. Seen so many of these videos of people spitting on their fucking shoulder. It's so fucking funny.
The other day, I made a website for an orphanage, but the kids, they had a really hard time finding the homepage.
People in the back. Yo, no, bro. People, look at the guy looking down. It's like, yep, no, I'm not gonna react to this, man. I don't want to get canceled out here, bro.
Okay, how about why can't Michael Jackson go 500 feet within a school? Because he's dead.
Tough crowd. You're not supposed to laugh though. Oh my god, dude. Oh shit. Man, the type of shit that we get on the internet nowadays, man. Best fucking clips, man. If you got more than one. What's the difference between an apple and an orphan apple get picked and apples don't? That's fucked up.
I've been scrolling.
Okay, I do wanna
realized
figure out
that
what the
a lot
fuck's
of
going on with this, man. Pokemon's got some new drama going on surrounding her. But then you gotta understand, as long as you're at least a little bit pretty, you'll get people to donate to your dumbass on the internet, no problem. It's insane. But then obviously you have to keep doing it, right? When doesn't she, bro? For real, dude. 69k video views. This one has 340k. Chat, should we watch the 19-minute one or should we watch the 9-minute one? Which one should we do? Maybe the 20-minute one? Let's do the 20-minute one, chat.
Pokimane is back in the news. So recently she went on a stream with Jason the Ween and started ranting about rich people. And naturally this made a lot of people mad.
That's kind of weird when she's also very fucking rich and she gets to do whatever the fuck she wants. That's bad taste. That's bad taste. Discussing your own people.
Considering she is a multi-millionaire with a bunch of businesses and was literally bragging about her wealth a day ago on Twitter. We also had that situation with her overpriced cookies where she shamed people who didn't want to buy them, calling them broke
bad
boys.
fucking
so there started
taste,
a bunch
man.
of arguments on Twitter. Even
I mean, an orphan stone. I said that to my friend and that's black and he didn't laugh. So, and I just said, I guess you don't get dark humor. Oh, that's fucked up.
Nico came out of nowhere commenting on the situation as well. Hassan came in white knighting as usual, defending his fellow multi-millionaire out of touch streamer. And then Pokemon responded to the situation. XUC also responded to the situation, so we'll be checking that out as well. But it all starts with this clip here.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking reactions going on. Pokemon ranting about ultra rich.
About the ultra rich.
Do you think someday we'll have a revolution like that in America? Right? It's getting there, right?
We already have one.
Another one.
What's going on?
The wealth disparity is getting bad.
I agree. Yeah, the motherfuckers be donating to bitches like this.
No wealth disparity. Wealth disparity. Wage gap is like between men and women. Men and women, we love each other.
Facts.
And we hate the rich. Anyways. Too much.
Aren't you the rich?
No. Like the ultra rich. The ultra giga rich. The unnecessarily
You have to clarify.
rich.
They're gonna clip that. And
The necessarily rich? Is she not unnecessarily rich herself? That's my fucking question. What the fuck, dude? Pokemon woke up one day and took the red pill. She did.
You gotta say the billionaires.
She's crashing out on herself. That's the crazy part, chat. You don't understand. Hey, Yoshi boy, welcome back. You ever killed somebody before? No, hopefully never. Hopefully I don't have to go through that, chat. And if I do, I hope that somebody will go through it with me. Hopefully, you know. Hopefully I have a friend that's willing to go through that with me. You know, chat. Welcome back, Yoshi. Hopefully you're having a good weekend, man.
The billionaires.
you are rich.
The Bezos.
Yeah.
You can't be saying that.
I'm rich in friendship.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, what a fucking bitch, dude. She talks.
Jason there knew exactly what would happen, and he was completely right. Watching a privileged streamer like Pokimane ranting about the rich while pretty much on vacation in Paris on a boat does come off completely out of touch. Now, if I had to guess, Pokimane's net worth is easily over $20 million, so she's not exactly someone who just qualifies as just
That's already rich enough. Chat, you don't think that's rich?
a millionaire.
Well, apparently she doesn't think that she's rich. That's the problem.
This is definitely someone who falls under the rich umbrella. Maybe not billionaire type wealth, but definitely enough to not be affected at all.
Yeah, she can go anywhere she wants. She can pay for anything she wants.
Twitch owns multiple companies and has a rich streamer friend group and pretty much goes on vacation whenever she wants. So that's not really relatable to anyone. And I don't know why she keeps digging herself into holes like
Nobody
this.
gets it.
I feel like she always
and it's not like a normal type of vacation too. It's like, yeah, no, we're booking booking a fucking suite. We're getting like, you know, like top of the line Airbnb, and then we're going spa days. You know, fuck it. It's just, it's rich people shit, you know? Knocks on your door, vibe checks, throws a tied up person in the room and hands you a gun.
To need to seem
Oh my
relatable
God.
to other people, to seem quirky when she's just not. Also, I love how she said, men and women, we actually love each other. Meanwhile, literally every drama she's been a part of.
The wrong people got famous is the way I see it, chat. Her net worth is 25 million. I just looked it up. Yeah, way above $20 million, and likely gonna keep increasing if she keeps doing this for a living, chat.
Is her saying some sexy.
But then people don't show famous people consequences. They can say whatever the fuck they want, and the world will still be like, okay, whatever. We don't care.
Statement.
That's the
hating
crazy
on
part.
Men in some way, or saying that, you know, women have it worse, or streaming is male dominated, or something like that. Just some sort of argument to make men and women hate each other, and then she goes and says this shit. Anyway, so naturally that clip pissed a lot of people off. Here's what people are saying. And we hate the rich. Pokemon.
Oh, there you go. Pokemon is worth $25 million. What a fucking dumb fuck,
$25
dude.
million.
He's right.
Dumbass. She's worth at least 20 million. What the hell is she talking about? She is a rich. She's literally the top 1% complaining about the top 0.1%. What people like Hassan and Pokemon don't understand is that they are the 1%. Just because they aren't Bezos rich doesn't mean that they are comrades. You live in an entirely different world, and it's insufferable to hear you act like you don't. Also, buy my cookies, broke boy. Wasn't she calling us broke because we said our $20 cookies were too expensive?
When people are like, oh my god, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard.
That is still kind of fucking expensive for, like, you know, second grade cookies from Costco, chat.
When you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Yeah, we broke
Wow,
boys
I forgot
though,
how
chat.
annoying that clip actually was, but that jogged my memory real quick.
We're all
Anyways,
broke boys
this clip
out here,
somehow
chat.
revived
She's
Sneeko
retarded?
from the dead, and he gave his
We all
thoughts on
know
the
that.
situation. Sneeko went off on Pokemon after she went on a rant about rich people. You're saying this while on a yacht drifting through Paris, making millions of dollars.
That is so true. Literally, she makes millions, and he's right. He was right. Like, bro, motherfucker, you're on a fucking boat trip in Paris with a goddamn camera, and you're making literally. She's our age. Like, she started when she was like fucking 16 or some shit. So if she's worth 25 millions and above right now, that means that she's made well over $1 million every year on average for the past 10 to 15 years, chat. And she hasn't been streaming for that long. Nobody has been streaming for that long. Twitch isn't even out here for that long, chat. That's the crazy part, you know? She got his vein popping, bro. That's that's how pissed she got him. That's how pissed she got him, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. No.
I think stupid bitches like this really need some self-awareness as to like who they're supposed to talk about, who they can talk about, and what they can talk about. That's the biggest problem. Like Jason on the side, like he's self-aware. Like, dude, I fucking know that I make buckets off of doing this shit, and I'm not gonna talk about being rich. I'm not gonna talk about somebody richer than me while I'm richer than most people who watches me. You know, that's insensical and fucking stupid.
You poor people on a yacht drifting through Paris making millions of dollars. Shut the fuck up. If you're gonna eat the rich,
Bro, if I was pretty, I'd do exactly what she does, but at least be self-aware. You're exactly right. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking rich. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? But no, she's like flaunting her wealth. At the same time, she's acting like she a broke boy, right? And then calling her audiences broke boys, which is also insane to me. I don't know. She should have stayed in college, if I'm being honest, but then it's not like she needs that money anyway.
you gotta eat yourself. Holy.
They're gonna clip that and it's gonna make you look bad. Oh, you gotta say the billionaires. The billionaires. Because you are rich. The Bezos. You can't be saying that.
It don't.
Yes.
Nah, bro. Jason's on the side, like, you can't be saying that shit, bro. I don't want to be catching strays like this, man. Like, you fucking rich, right? Self-aware to a certain extent, not completely, if I'm being honest.
It's like they're so rich they lost perspective of how much
Emotional
damage and what normal people have.
Yeah, when Sneeko is somehow making sense, you know you messed up. This guy is a complete
Daddy, chill. Yeah, Sneeko. If Sneeko is making sense, bro. Oh my god.
lobotomite, and somehow even he figured out that this is super annoying and out of touch to listen to. She said she's
I
rich
gotta
in
move my
friendship, by the
fucking
way.
shit.
Like, I'm sure. Isn't she known as like a snake or a ruthless businesswoman in her friend group or something? I don't know her friend group exactly, but I know that she was friends with XQC, and he definitely doesn't like her that much anymore. She was literally beefing with him last time, saying that his $100 million contract was fake. Literally having ego wars with him, like who's richer.
There was a headline about XQC
Damn.
$100 million.
Yeah,
from Kick.
but I've heard different things behind the scenes. You also don't know, oh, is part of that 100 million like equity? Is
equity
it
in
paid in
Kick,
different
yeah.
ways? Was it actually 100 or was it just...
Then why is she still throwing shades, man? And even if it's just equity, wait until it's vested. I don't think Kick's going anywhere anytime soon. There still needs to be some type of platform to host a bunch of delinquent motherfucking juvie kids, you know? Like, and Kick is the best platform for it. And eventually we're gonna host some type of Kick event and just nuke that event.
a headline that makes everybody look good so nobody refutes it.
It's just so pathetic.
But then
that you
Twitch
go
is
from
also so
that to
fucked.
being like, eat the rich, tax the rich, we hate the rich. I hate when rich people pretend and act like they aren't rich. This is like such a common thing
Yeah.
on YouTube and streaming because
Pokemon's net worth is estimated to be around $6 million as of 2024. This figure is based on her income from various sources, including Twitch streaming and YouTube.
people pretend and act like they aren't.
I don't get people pocket watching focus on your own shit. Wait, hold on. I don't get people pocket watching focus on your own shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Don't get jealous of what other people's got. You know, just work on your own self and then like, you know, if you've achieved your own goals, great. If you didn't, maybe work harder. Because, you know, there are always going to be people richer than you and more successful than you. You know, like if you're worth $100 million, there's always going to be that person. Like, as you know, like she said, like, oh, there's Bezos and there's fucking Elon Musk out there. That's a lot richer and for fucking sure a lot smarter than she is. Right? That's a lot richer and for a good
This
reason.
is like such a common.
She's rich because she found a bunch of fucking simps to pay for her vacations. You know, and now it's 25 mil. She might have made $25 million. Is she actually worth $25 million?
Thing on YouTube and streaming because you
Probably,
build like this
actually.
sort of parasocial audience and you want to seem relatable to them, but the thing is you just aren't. I think there's no issue with being rich, obviously, right? Especially if you earn that money through your own hard work.
It's especially a lot of these streamers started when they're very fucking young and they're so disconnected from the real world. They don't understand what it's like to be an average person working 9 to 5, you know, having rent and stuff like that. A lot of people are still going, you know, 9 to 5 and stuff. You know, not a lot of people are rich like her.
Work and made a self-made career.
So
But when you
stupid.
try to act like you're somehow relatable and have the issues that everyone else has, it's just ridiculous and cringe. Like if you have a brain, you know that she never has to worry about money ever again, and that
She don't have 25 million in the bank. It's gonna be all her assets combined, probably. Yeah, probably.
that's very different from someone who
No,
has
it's definitely not gonna be liquid. It's not gonna be liquid
to
for sure.
actually think and plan out their life based on finances, you know, make different career choices, pick different places based on rent, buy the cheaper groceries. Like your entire life definitely changes when you have financial freedom and stuff like that. So it's just so out of touch to say this type of stuff. Anyways, the situation got worse when local idiot Hassan Piker chimed in, defending his queen Pokey, white knighting as usual. By
What
way,
the
some
fuck is
relevant
Hassan
context,
talking
this guy's
about
the guy
out
who
here?
lives in a $3 million
Hassan hits back at Twitch outrage over him buying a $2.74 million Hollywood home. I mean, come on, it's only $3 million. Let the man do whatever the fuck he wants, man.
house wearing a shirt called Tax the Rich. This is the guy who says he lives on a necessity budget while spending millions on a house and fancy clothes, and also bought a supercar because it would be like the chat also owned the car. And he said he didn't even buy it for himself, even though he's the
Oh
only
my
one
God.
driving it. This is also the guy who said streaming is more draining than a 9 to 5.
Now you know how is this how is with real job feel. I'm unemployed.
So definitely not another out of touch moron here. Hassan defends
Hassan is very out of touch too.
Pokemon after she went.
You know he's the kind of person that goes after money with the especially with the fucking Assassin's Creed Shadow stream. He got paid a lot of money.
Viral for calling out rich people but ignoring herself. Most streamers have a much better understanding of what it used to be like when they didn't have money. Freaking annoying that people yell at rich people that have takes like this. Literal nepo baby Hassan with a billionaire dad is saying this shit. You can't make this shit up.
That's crazy.
I think it's because of the closeness that most streamers have to being normal people at a certain point in their lives, as opposed to like a guy who's been a multi-billionaire for the past decade or so. Most streamers have a much nicer and much better understanding of what it used to be like when they didn't have money, and therefore have takes like this. You want rich people to have takes like this. It's very fucking annoying that people yell at rich people that have takes like this.
Yeah,
that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. You know, you guys are the same people. You don't get to judge your own people. That's like telling people that, oh, I killed people, but I'm not guilty. Fuck you. I don't care. You know, when you're rich and your name Hassan, Muhammad, or name like that, you automatically fall into a stereotype. I mean, here you go. Here you go, chat.
Want rich people to have better understanding of
and if you listen to this fucking Hassan clip, you can hear that he actually didn't say anything in this clip at all.
Dad is saying this shit. You can't make this shit.
I tried listening to the clip.
I think it's because of the closeness that most streamers have to being normal people at a certain point in their lives, as opposed to like
at a certain point. Well, I mean, okay, how is that different from Jeff Bezos used to working, you know, like as an analyst, you know, at Wall Street or some shit, and still having a 9-to-5 and being a normal person?
A guy who's been a multi-billionaire for the past decade or so.
But then these are also people that are multi-millionaires for the past decades or so because they started streaming at such an early age. How is that any different in the same way? He makes it sound like it's a different scenario, but in truth, it really isn't. Because everybody works for where they are, if I'm being fucking honest.
Most streamers have a much...
And if anything, as you said, right, Hassan, fucking stereotype. Motherfucker, it's a nepo baby. Motherfucker didn't even work for where he is, dude. He fucking got there by being born there. That's the crazy part, right? So he didn't even get the fucking judge. He didn't get there in the last decade. He got there when he was fucking born, chat.
Nicer and much better understanding of what it used to be like when they didn't have money, and therefore have takes like this. You want rich people to have takes like this.
But then you'd be hating on your own self, wouldn't it be?
People yell at rich people that have takes like this.
Yeah, it's very annoying when people yell at rich people like me. It's just very annoying, guys, that people yell at me for pretending to be relatable. Of course, Hassan is defending Pokey here because he literally does the same thing. He's literally a nepo baby, never struggled once in his life. Dad was a borderline billionaire. Uncle is a multi-millionaire who gave him his entire political career. But yes, it's very annoying that people don't include me in their little group
Jesus
and don't
Christ,
find me relatable.
So Jake and Logan Paul, they weren't rich, but they were definitely high middle class. Oh no, they were, yeah, for sure. There you go, right? Like definitely kids that lives in the suburbs, like family has no fucking trouble whatsoever. Definitely have money for vacations every year type shit. You know, no problems, and like, yeah, no, support your dreams. Go do what you want. Go film dead bodies in Japan or some shit. You know, whatever you want. Go follow your dreams, buddy.
As well. Now, in classic Hassan fashion, he addresses an argument that nobody made.
The unnecessarily
You have to clarify. They're gonna clip that, and it's gonna make you look bad.
Oh.
You
the
gotta say
ultra-giga
the billionaires.
The billionaires.
Because you are rich.
The Bezos.
You can't be.
I mean, he was right, and they did clip it regardless.
They did clip it regardless.
Her being
Right.
less dumb than everyone else in the room, explaining the difference between millionaires and the ultra rich who control the country even out of office is so stupid. No, you don't understand, brother. You don't understand. It's actually Pokemon that is responsible for the disparity of wealth in this country.
Yeah, literally nobody said that she's responsible for the wealth disparity. Is this guy brain dead?
That's crazy. Let's watch this real quick. How I look at bro in 2035 when we hear this sound due to these fuck ass scientists. I don't hear shit, chat. What the fuck? You hear anything? I don't hear shit. Ain't no sound, bro.
So recently,
not this one. This one.
It on purpose or something? Is this
That's the most realist dude of 2025, for real.
like a medical condition that you can fix? Is it just makes him act like a troglodyte 24/7? It's crazy. Like
Because they aren't far from billionaires. You know, there isn't much of a difference between millionaires and billionaires, chat. Like the only at a certain point there's diminishing return of happiness, chat. Like you can make as much money as you want, but at a certain point you can't. How much money can you actually spend by yourself, theoretically speaking, like realistically speaking, right? Spend like fucking 150K a fucking year, and chat, you gotta understand, like I know people who flies like business class, first class everywhere internationally, like everywhere, including going to like Iceland this like May, and like and he tells me like his budget for the entire year does not exceed like 150K. It does not even exceed like 110K, with like business and first class flying everywhere, chat. Like at a certain point, you can make as much money as you want, but you won't be able to spend all those money, chat. You know, like it's diminishing return of happiness, right? Unless you get to a certain point where you're like, oh shit, private jet. You know, things starts to get different type shit. You know, theoretically, I can put myself into bankruptcy before the end of the weekend. I mean, we can always file for Chapter 11. Because they aren't far from billionaires yet.
every time he will say something completely unrelated.
And I think there's a research that said that if you make theoretically above like 110 or 20K, like you don't feel the difference in terms of the money that you earn. You might be able to spend money on better things, but it might not necessarily make you happier after you hit a certain level of salary, and that's like 110, 120K. You know, back then it's like 80K, but nowadays, you know, 110 is like the new 80K. So too bad, right, chat?
To why people are mad. Nobody thinks that she is the reason for wealth disparity. They're saying it's annoying watching a rich person rant about the economy and saying how we should hate rich people when she's literally one of them. And this absolute brain-dead reject keeps saying, oh, well, it's completely different that from billionaires who have way too much money. Well,
I just don't get why these streamers that are so out of touch and insensical are still attracting people to watch them, because the whole point of you guys watching me or people watching streamers is like, oh, it's relatable. I get to talk to the guy, talk about our opinions and shit.
In the case of regular everyday purchases, there is no difference between someone like her with $20 million and Jeff Bezos with several billion. Unless you're actually going out of your way and buying yachts and private jets and massive companies, then sure, okay, there's a difference. Pokemon probably can't afford a yacht. But if you got freaking $20 million, you can still buy anything at the grocery store. You don't have to check prices when you're leaving the store with clothes. You can buy a new phone every time it comes out. You can rent most places very easily. If something happens to your house, you can simply move. You have lifelong income. You can retire your family. You can buy a very good house. Sure, you can't buy ultra mansions worth 100 mil, but just like you, she can buy a $3 million mansion and pretend she's for the working class.
Right.
Like, you people are such gigantic hypocrites. Meanwhile,
I mean, $3 million in California for a house is kind of working class. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. That's the unfortunate truth, man. If you're spending only $3 million in a house in California, you're kind of broke. You are kind of broke. I would be challenging people to a Brewster Millions if I was that rich. Yo, only if, right? You know why all these rich people love the idea to be seen as human and people down to their level, but they don't do anything to be seen as humans that help other people when they're richer. Okay, so one of the streamer, like fucking Asmongold. Talk about Asmongold. The reason why Asmongold is so relatable is because he lives like a fucking roach. And most of the people who watch his streams or whose streams are fucking roaches themselves, so it's relatable. And he doesn't flaunt his wealth like Pokimane does, you know, a flower bouquet of like $100 bills or some shit, you know. I don't flaunt my $1 million mansion, you know. I don't, you know, go around flashing my, you know, my stack of money to people like Pokimane does, or like calling their audiences broke boys, considering that they're the reason why you're able to do this for a living full time, right? That's the crazy part of me too.
how everybody in Hassan's chat is completely broke and they will donate money to him. It's like the funniest shit ever, bro. My god, like how are people so stupid that they actually fall for this? Bro,
Yeah,
how is this
right?
guy on the wrong side of literally everything? Anyone Hassan defends, I immediately hate. Classic Hassan moment. No, I mean the people richer than me.
It's just the fact that they defend people who are culturally speaking are actually low people that are morally speaking despicable, and yet they still get so many viewers and make so much money is absolutely insane to me, just because they've been doing it for a long time. It shows you that you don't have to be charismatic in this line of work. All you gotta do is be lucky and get famous, chat. If I'm being fucking honest.
Communist with the Gucci bag.
A $200,000 sports car is
Hassan
a vital
Abi.
tool for spreading the message of
I've tried watching his content. I don't find his content to be not attractive, but like fun to watch. Especially a lot of it is political, you know.
working class, a multi-million-dollar mansion, a basic
Fuck,
necessity.
dude.
And I don't care. I live on a basic necessity budget for the most part anyway.
Basic necessity budget, literally on some private jet or some shit. Anyways, the situation got even worse when people pointed out that Pokey was actually
Now, theoretically speaking, you can split the private jet with somebody
bragging
else.
about her wealth on Twitter the previous day. Okay, so it started with this cringy tweet by Pokemon here saying Angie, and she's just sort of looking at the camera. May I remind the audience that she is pushing 30 posting tweets like this. Why are you acting like
Oh,
an
she's
idiot to the
older than
audience
me,
that she is
chat.
pushing 30
She's almost a year older than me. Fuck, dude.
tweets
Didn't
like
know
this.
that.
Why are you acting like a teenage girl fishing for attention on the internet? You know, the first time I saw this, I didn't even recognize her. I thought this was some like weird OnlyFans advertisement, because the people who usually post these types of tweets are OnlyFans girls. So
Right.
people just responded making fun of her, saying that she's 30 years old or whatever. And then she responded saying this: I got a weird influx of weirdos commenting on my age. To be honest, I find it so dumb. At 28, I'm the happiest, richest, most knowledgeable, and self-assured I've ever been. And that only becomes more true with every year that passes. That's right, I'm very rich, guys. Just reminding you. Although I don't care about the comments, that's a capachungus, I do worry about the impact
You only don't care about the comments if you don't make a comment about the comments, chat.
it has on other goal. Yes, actually, guys, let me make this a men versus women issue again.
God
and women who
damn.
see this type of harassment, bro, what do you want about? And to them, I want to reassure you that life only gets better. No, actually, it only gets better if you have $20 million.
Jesus fucking Christ. I really want to see a lot of these fucking streamers just fail. Literally just fucking fail. Pokimane has no ass, there I said, but she flaunts it like she hood rat. She definitely ain't self-aware. She's not. She's not. She doesn't even fucking know. A lot of the things that she says does not get filtered out before she says them. And a lot of the time she needs to fucking do that. Because she sounds so fucking dumb. Ooh, we got 2 mods in chat and you still got the balls to do shit like this. Who the fuck is this? Streamboo.com. Fuck you, dude. Bloodstained Pocket Full Dim 7. What a name. What a name, chat.
Actually, growing older will not make you miserable, but living your life trying to appease random shitty people definitely will. Yeah, you know someone is happy when they write on Twitter that I'm so happy, guys. Please believe me. I'm actually really happy, guys. Please. I think if you're actually happy, you don't really need to post about it. Here we got QT Cinderella, or Ludwig's girlfriend, here saying, I too am not old and I'm very rich. So that's basically what she was saying. She just confirmed it. People responded with this meme of just like the thumbs up, like we do not care. Here's
Yeah,
a
nobody
thought.
gives a
They
shit
weren't
about
calling
you in the
out for
first
getting
place,
old.
man.
They're calling you out for being
Yo, Pizza Boy, ban that guy for me. Or Dan Boy. Whoever is here, chat.
omega cringe, which is something everybody gets called out for. If a grown man looks at that at the camera and is like, oh, I'm angry, like, you think he isn't gonna get made fun of? That's the cringiest shit I've ever seen. Yikes. This guy.
Restricted suspicious user. This guy. Am I the only one who sees this guy? I have to ban him. Y'all see this? Permaban. There you go. Sorry, chat.
I did a quote tweet to Pokemon's.
I don't see it either. That's crazy. He's the only. He showed up on mine. Who am I banning? Oh no, no worries, no worries. On my Twitch side, some fake viewers type shit, you know.
Tweet and it got 100k likes. This is gonna be an absolute essay here. You're 28 in Maine, not 18, not 80. Calling her by her real name, all right?
Yeah.
But every year you get more self-assured and somehow less self-aware. This isn't growth, it's arrested development in HD.
Arrested development is crazy.
Since adolescence didn't empower you, it just froze you in digital puberty. You talk like a life coach, post like a thirst trap, and react like a teenager whose ego is held together by—
Dude, that is the most perfect description that I can see from somebody on
granules and
Twitter.
soft lighting. What the heck is this? This is a
That's
whole
crazy,
essay, bro.
dude.
This isn't harassment. It's grown adults pointing out that grown adulthood doesn't look like this. And if life really gets better every year, why do you still act like you're one comment away from spiraling into a subtweet? If this is confidence, why does it only show up when there's a camera and a curated audience? You didn't outgrow the internet. You just aged into it like
Oh my
spoiled
God,
milk with a
dude.
ring light.
It is an essay, but it speaks the truth, chat. I didn't see it pop up like the other message, like in Twitch chat. Yeah, it's weird because it's suspected user. Chat, that's a weird thing. I got my finger on a trigger whenever. Safety always off. Yeah, I appreciate that, Nebraska. Arrested development is crazy.
Survive validation, paid for by the same men who X'd you into a career that you deny you capitalized on. This isn't targeted hate. This has got to be the most jobless post, but I mean, it kind of makes sense, but also it's like, dude, what do you do?
I personally do not find Pokimane to be hot or cute or like in any way attractive, honestly. If anything, these are the type of girls that are run far, far away from chat.
Paragraph on Twitter is a wake-up call, a reminder that the bubble you've built, full of orbiters, yes men, and men with spare cash who defend you for a crumb of attention, isn't reality. And it clearly rattled you to discover that outside of that curated echo chamber, not everyone knows you, likes you, or wants to see a grown woman caption Engie with her cleavage staged like a thumbnail.
That is kind of true
That's
too.
not empowerment. It's arrested development wrapped in a push-up bra craving for attention, and most people don't find infantilized thirst traps endearing.
That's crazy,
Okay,
dude.
well, I just sort of thought it was cringe for someone to do that. I don't know if I'll go this far into dissect.
She's an ugly ass bitch. I agree. She and Alinity are a solid 7. I agree. A lot of the girls that streams like faithfully that makes a lot of money off of this shit, they're not that fucking good looking. A lot of them. A lot of them.
I don't know what did this guy use ChatGPT? This looks way too like sophisticated even for ChatGPT. They find them sad. You're pushing 30 but still living like a girl whose future is stuck buffering, pausing real life long enough to keep the illusion playing. So here's the thing, it's not black and white, and it's not simple weird influx of weirdos commenting on my age that you've convinced yourself of. It's not just the internet being mean to you. The reality is the average adult, the one who isn't lost in your bubble, doesn't want to see a grown woman exolizing herself for attention, no matter how much she tries to wrap it in the guise of being knowledgeable and self-assured. The truth
Okay, I gotta be honest. If you have the energy and time to write a whole essay about some streamers that have no business with you, you've also got a little bit of a fucking neckbeard problem going on with your own life, right? But then at the end of the day, he's not technically wrong, right? I find it a little bit weird for Pokimane to do shit like this. I also find it weird for you to comment on a fucking 28-year-old woman on the internet. A little bit weird. So, you know, I guess it cancels out. Chat, what do you think? Bro, I don't know if I'm crazy. I think she's a pretty, like a 7 or an 8, but maybe I just like her makeup. Yeah, she puts a lot of makeup on, right? And I'm not a big fan of her body shape, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big fan of her body shape, chat. I don't like her hand. Her hand is very, very ugly. She's got ugly hands. I can't believe I'm saying that.
is you've made your career off X, and you've never fully admit to it because you've convinced yourself you're more than that. But the longer you
Glorified
keep pretending, the more
porn
you'll
star.
realize that it's not the world that's the problem. It's you acting like you've got something to prove at 28 when honestly, you're just holding on.
Ugly hands, lmao. Yeah, no, she does, man. I'm sorry, man. A girl's hands are one of the things that I like the most, and you know, like, she's got ugly ass fucking hands, and I don't want to fucking touch
a
that.
version of yourself that doesn't even exist anymore. Grow up. And here's the real irony: your entire career is built on appeasing random shitty people, but there's
She got like fucking horny hands. I don't know if that makes sense, chat.
On March 17th.
Okay, let's watch this later. Let's watch this later. Chat, why do you keep sending me videos when I'm about to end stream? This is the literally the last video I'm about to do. And it's only 3 minutes. 3 minutes about to end, chat. Why now? Tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Gotta come early, chat. Damn boy. Gotta come a little earlier, chat. 40 minutes video is a little long, but I really do want to watch this. I want to watch this video and the other one that just happened, the Ukraine one. These two I want to watch. But the problem is you're always sending me the link way too late, damn boy. No, bro, we need to go to the hands thing. Who has hot hands? That's a good question. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Yet to see one.
You're worried about, the ones criticizing you for your age or looks are just as shitty as the ones who actualize you, throw their money at you. You've spent years building a career that thrives on attention.
I always come early. The last link. Oh no, it's not you. I'm talking about Dan Boy sending me that link for Bold and Bankrupt. I want to watch.
On March 17th.
I want to watch the North Korean video, but 40 minutes. I don't want to stay on stream for an extra 40 minutes, unfortunately.
People reduce you to nothing more than a commodity. The truth is, you've let both sides feed your ego, but you'll never admit it because they're the same people who keep you in business. So maybe it's time to realize growing older won't make you miserable. It's selling out to the same people you pretend not to care about. That's the real trap. A self-inflicted cage that stunted your maturity. Far worse than any
crazy.
comment or harassment. I can't believe
I like the veiny hands too. They're hot. Well, I'm a guy, so when I'm talking about hands, I like people with soft hands. Or girls with soft hands. But then I'm talking about like the shape of her hands and her nails. I just don't like the way.
Actually read that. Did they like this tweet without reading?
For girls, I'd say slender hands. Yeah, exactly. Slender hands.
It because that took like half an hour to actually get through.
Just any hands but her hands.
My God, I don't know. He made some good points as well, but Jesus Christ, you need to get off Twitter and touch grass, bro. Like, typing this paragraph is not gonna change anything, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Like, at least I'm making money off this video. Like, what are you doing, dog? SCC reacts to Pokemon calling out rich people but omitting herself. Uses cheese taco analogy to further his point. Sounds like XQC. If you're rich and you somehow get richer, you're automatically bad. Brain rot. I think you're dealing with the branch of the problem, not the stem. All right, so obviously XQC has some.
Gotta find the fucking root,
he's worth
man.
Over $100 million, so obviously he's gonna feel a certain way, but we'll see.
Jesus, that's tough as shit. I don't really get it. So what happens if you're rich and you somehow get richer? You're automatically bad. You know what, chat? I think this is like some brain rot. No disrespect. It's all good. I'm not mad at Pokey or anything. I just think that I don't think it makes you. So, if you make a company and it makes $100 million, you're chilling. But then something takes off while you're on vacation. Some guy makes a new product in your company. They invent the cheese taco, okay? And then your Taco Bell becomes a billionaire venture. Now you're a billionaire. Now you're a bad person? Really? So the behavior and the handling is the same. You are on vacation while somebody else did something for you that end up being $1 billion idea. And now you're wrong. I don't really agree with that.
Damn.
I think you're kind of like dealing with the branch of the problem, not the stem.
And it was after the clip of her with Jason the Ween went viral, she responded on Twitter again saying, "There's been lots of opinions about me on Twitter recently, and I just want to thank the people who read past the headlines and see me for who I truly am."
The simps.
I appreciate y'all so
Talking about
much.
the simps.
It's the vaguest tweet ever.
Oh
Yeah,
my
actually,
fucking
guys,
God,
everything I've ever said and done on the internet.
All right, let's actually watch a little bit of that Bold.
Decade. That's actually not me at all. I hope you see past that. You know, the real me is totally different. I actually get in drama every month for being a complete moron, but actually that's not the real me. The real me is not in
Oh
annoying,
my God.
pandering rich
Look at
streamer.
that. Look at that. Get some Gucci right here, bro.
Like.
Let's do it.
Anyways,
Let's
click
do
this
it.
video or you're forced to eat Pokemon's cookies.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Her hands. Her hands. She got ugly hands, see?
While she
I fucking hate her hands, chat. But yeah, that's it for fucking Pokimane. What a fucking bitch. Honestly, a lot of these problems or drama can just be avoided if these people are a little bit more in touch with real life and not be a stupid bitch and talk shit about out of touch subjects that they know absolutely nothing about, right? Obviously. LV has such good purses though. Oh my God, though. But like, you gotta understand that. Okay, sure, like for her, she can afford to buy stuff like this, but then a lot of the rich people who actually has these type of things, they didn't buy it. They just get it, right? And then it's like it's marketing for them, right? So like at the end of the days, the money that these luxury brands are actually getting from are from people that actually can't afford to buy them, but are addicted to buying them because they can't afford them. Because it makes you feel good buying them. She has chubby hands. She does. I don't like her nails too. Just not good looking. I want to see this. I investigated China's forbidden border with North Korea. Chat, we might not be able to finish this video, but I do want to take a look at this. I know I've been cutting this off for I want to see maybe the short first. He's like he saw the light. She just saw the light. Okay. Okay. She's confused. Okay. You guys have a quarter? Yeah, let's watch a little bit of it. Oh my god. Okay.
Thanks, doctor. I feel much better now.
Thanks, doctor.
A little more.
Oh, fucking Walrus right here, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck?
All right, drop that shoulder. And 3, and 2, and 1.
Oh shit! God damn. God damn. I think that pisses me off more. They just give shit away for free for ads. Yeah, I mean, it's the type of shit that you gotta deal with when you're in the industry like this, man. Especially like when my ex really liked the Blackpink people. Oh my fucking god! I was having a conversation with my brother. We were just talking about how K-pop is not about fucking music. It's idols. These are fucking idols that does not know how to fucking sing and has absolutely no fucking talent outside of looking pretty. It's glorified porn. The way I see it, the way me and my brother sees it, is that K-pop is glorified porn for people. That's it. But then it's like the weird thing is it doesn't attract guys. It attracts girls. So like the industry is weird. I don't get it. K-pop, I'm not a big fan of K-pop myself, Chad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fucking hate it.
On March 17th, 2025, I was supposed to enter North Korea.
Blackpink out of all idols, I mean, you know, I ain't the one that's judging. And honestly, you can see the fucking not the discrepancy, but you can see like how the industry kind of changed them. There's a lot of restrictions back in South Korea, yes. But then once they are done with their contract with the studio or the label that they signed with, and they decided to move to the United States, to Hollywood, oh, these fucking bitches went wild, bro. Like wild, like going fucking naked on stage and shit. Nah, bro, it's weird. It's weird. I only watch Japanese idol that turn to Jaf or vice versa. I know exactly what you're saying. The AKB48 members and shit. And also, like, they make a lot of money just because they got lucky being prettier than most people. And even then, a lot of it is fucking, you know, like plastic surgeries in South Korea, chat, you know. Let's go back to this, chat. I investigated the forbidden border with North Korea in China. It's going from China. It's not going from South Korea. So there is no DMZ.
From mainland China. However, the day I landed in Beijing,
Music.
North Korea suddenly closed the country to outsiders without any explanation. I decided to go to the border anyway.
No way, bro.
This is what I saw there.
Are they preparing to bomb South Korea?
Well, we're here at the massive, like every railway station seems to be in China, Beijing South Railway Station. You look for a train heading south to the province of Shandong. And I've been studying some Chinese in the last few weeks. I've got some new words.
I'm about to judge if his Chinese gonna be good, chat.
To use. Oh, and there's Lionel Messi.
Oh, that's Messi right there.
Let's go and look for our train.
Damn, his Chinese on point though. Fuck, dude.
Wow, it is like checking in for an aeroplane.
Damn, he's quick with it too.
Station in China. And up here, these Chinese characters, which I haven't studied, are going to show us, well, hopefully, the platform for
Hey,
our
let's
train.
smoke a little bit of weed, chat, while we at it.
Heading down to a city called Yantai.
Yantai.
On the Yellow Sea. Yantai. But which one's Yantai? 我想的哦，我喜欢这个，我不知道在哪里这个。
Holy shit, is Chinese on fucking point. 在这边。
168哎，看几车厢？
车厢。
几车厢啊？不显示。好的，这个。好的，谢谢朋友。
Damn, his Chinese on point though. Holy shit.
My Chinese is better.
It's good, dude. I understand him. I didn't even need to fucking look at his subtitles, bro. That's crazy. Yo, mad respect for my boy Bold and Bankrupt, dude. Crazy, dude. Chat, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me speak English like I'm fucking native? I'm not, chat. I moved here when I was fucking 11 years old, and Chinese is my first language. And let me tell you, when his fucking Chinese is better than a lot of people, I mean it. Fuck it, dude. Like, he's good at it, dude. You don't understand. Crazy.
这个也是提神的，跟红牛一样，东鹏特饮。
东鹏特饮，好喝，来买一送一。
哦，谢谢你，谢谢。Right, I wanted a Red Bull.
Technically, Mandarin is my second language. Cantonese is my first. Sorry, there's a clip right here that we want to watch. What movie is this? Scary Movie 4. Japanese is awful. Oh, not this bitch.
Hello?
Are the gangsters from season 1 of Squid Game? I don't.
Hello?
That is not Japanese, motherfucker.
Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
Oh my god, bro. Not, what the fuck is that?
Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki. Bitch. No, bro. Fuck this little kid, dude. The little kid is like Yokohama. That ain't what she said. That ain't what the subtitles is wrong as fuck, dude.
Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki.
Do you live here? That is not what she said. Hibachi Benihana Teriyaki is not. It's not. Do you live here, dude? Dude, you're just speaking names, bro. What?
Yokohama.
Nagasaki, Hokkaido, Osaka.
Karate Judo Sumo Samurai.
Karate Judo Samurai.
Honda, Mitsubishi, Subaru.
Mitsubishi Subaru, shut the fuck up, dude.
Harikari Tsunami, Kamikaze Banzai.
Yamaha, Nikon, Casio, Iwa.
I can't even fucking read the subtitles, dude. What the fuck?
Hitachi, Seiko, Toshiba.
They're speaking fucking English. Just listen to it.
Shiitake kimono.
You fucking shiitake mushroom and kimono, dude.
Tempura, sushi,
sashimi. Fujitsu.
Fujitsu. By the way, the Japanese for wait is mate. I mean, y'all fucking watch Japanese. Why y'all need me to fucking translate whatever the fuck they're saying to y'all, dude? Y'all know exactly what the fuck they're saying, dude. Okinawa Banihana's teriyaki is not. Do you live here, bro?
I can't read that. It's better.
Yeah, that's better. Yahoo.com, bro. What the fuck is that? It's Yahoo local maps. Copy and pasted this shit. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this movie is fucking crazy. Nah. None of that. Okinawa, Hokkaido, Osaka. What the fuck, dude?
Bring you the best of myself at this early hour. However, they've given me this, which isn't a Red Bull, but it might be a local Red Bull. God knows what it is. But we're gonna try it. Hopefully it's not whiskey or something. I have no idea. There's no seat number. I don't know where I'm going.
Sushi sashimi, and then disappears.
Chinese?
Roll one up. Do you speak Chinese?
我的普通话非常不好。
我的普通话非常不好. Holy shit, dude. What's that drink he has? I've never had it, but it looks like some type of energy drink. Probably tastes like Red Bull too. A lot of the Chinese drinks likes to copy whatever the fuck Americans are doing, and a lot of it tastes exactly the same as the American ones, you know. Except for Coca-Cola, nobody can make that shit taste like Coca-Cola. There's Celsius in China, because if they don't, I'll never go there. They got better shit than Celsius. What the fuck is Celsius, dude? Nah, I don't drink. Personally, I don't drink energy drink. So, you know, corn syrup, yeah. Fuck this. Don't drink these, chat. Nasty.
座位号的截图。
这个我的。
对，这个车座位号的截图。
我不知道。
啊，那您先在餐车坐，先坐在这儿吧。
好的。这个好，谢谢你。
Nah, she doesn't know where he sits, so she's telling him to sit in the restaurant, or you know, the restaurant cart first, and then they'll figure something out for him later.
不是。先坐在这儿吧。好的。I'm gonna wait for you.
She's like, yeah, 先坐在这儿吧. Just sit here first.
我明白。Oh, what a lovely lady.
All right.
She said, wait here, because I've got no idea where you're meant to be sitting.
Dude, that does not look like Red Bull. Well, actually, it does look like Red Bull.
It smells just like Red Bull.
Yeah, there you go. It probably tastes exactly like Red Bull. Yep. Probably tastes just like it.
It's like flat Red Bull.
Yeah.
I like it, wherever it is. By the way, let me show you my jacket. If I'm going to be accused of shit for the country, I might as well dress like a...
He dressed like a Chinese person.
A cadre. I like this drink, it's lovely.
Red Bull is good on some days when you gotta study for like an overnight exam.
I've just been sat here in this restaurant.
When you got a lot of shit going on.
Northern capital, Beijing. That's what Beijing means, northern capital. Past the high rise of the workers.
I have a lot of friends who lives in Beijing, chat.
As we head south to Shandong, a province whose name means east of the mountains. Chinese provinces have great names.
So like this year I plan to go back to China and hopefully import shit. But then also tariffs are bad in America right now. Tariffs are very bad in America. My mom was telling me how she wants to talk with her friends and hopefully get some type of importing routes for stuff. And if we can import and export, it'd be nice. Good business, chat, you know. I take straight Adderall. Fuck yeah, dude. My friend told me that Adderall is the craziest drug he's ever had. And we're not even ADD. Actually, I might be fucking ADD. I don't know, but you know. Bro, not gonna lie, I thought you were currently in China. No, I'm in Chicago right now. But I can speak Chinese, no problem.
East of the mountains,
Heilongjiang
River Province. Don't get that in the UK. Anyway, the journey's begun.
The journey's begun. I'm in Chi-town, Chad.
Right, I've been told where my seat is. In second class.
That's right. Damn, the train's full. God damn. Do you know what suka means? You typed it wrong, chat. Is suka. That's how you type it, chat. Learn your fucking Russian, okay? Learn your fucking Russian, chat. Bro, you gotta bring in new clothes for us. We gonna do this shit. Nah, it's not gonna be clothes, chat. It's gonna be stuff that has a market for. That we have a market for. We don't know if clothes have a market. China. We never do. Look, a minority. Oh my god, minorities. When he speaks Chinese, is his accent okay? Does he sound super foreign? If that makes sense. You know how when in movies, sometimes the accent doesn't sound, or sometimes even the people that are supposed to play their ethnicity speaks in a very bad way. Have you seen those movies before? Like old movies, right? They would hire like American-born Chinese that does not speak Chinese to play Chinese people, and then they would speak very bad Chinese on camera in like old movies. Like he is way better than those people. Like he's way better than the actors that were hired to act their ethnicity and can't. Let's say it that way. And he understands what he's trying to say. That's the crazy part too, you know? But you can still hear his accent. You know he's fucking Russian or American, or like he's Western, right? He's not from around here, you know. I've seen a few of those movies. If you've seen them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It sounded like like Benihana's teriyaki type shit. It really does sometimes, because they think that the audience don't understand it. And, they kind of flake on being realistic about certain things. Yeah, I get the accent thing. The English dub for Fearless Staring Gently sounds like a Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, if I'm being honest, he sounds like Jackie Chan speaking English in Rush Hour. Understandable. Completely understandable, and you don't have to, like, ask him to clarify or anything. Like, he's perfectly fine. But you know that there's an accent there,
The things that we use in the West. You don't have to go very far from Beijing until you see, I don't want to call it the real China, because Beijing and the big cities are also the real.
I also have a friend in Beijing, as I was saying, that I talk to a lot. His family does like building material business, in China. So he keeps asking me if there are ways for us to do import and export business in America, like it's good money, chat. You know what I'm saying?
China.
They need to use Jackie Chan for those old movies. What do you mean? That makes no sense. That sentence doesn't make a sense, unfortunately.
A different China. So China is small little villages, little mud houses.
I speak Spanish as a second language, and sometimes I sound like I have an accent in Spanish. My English, you would think I'm from Montana or some shit. Yeah, no. I don't know if I have an accent when I speak English, but I gotta be honest though. Like nowadays, when I speak Mandarin, I have a little bit of like English accent, which is kind of weird, considering that I'm not even born here, Chad. I don't know if I've told you guys, I got 18 out of 100 on my 3rd grade English test. I can't read English for shit back then. And that 18, dude, you gotta understand, if the exam is multiple choice, which it had, right? It would, and only 4 choices, it would have been a 25% type shit, if I just chose at random. No, I got 18%. It's so bad. I sound like I'm from Boston, bro. Boston people like, I'm walking here, like that.
I would like to explore.
We know what Dan Boy sounds like. I'm just kidding. Just fucking with everybody's accent right now. Catching strays while smoking weed, dude. That's fucking New York.
Just told me we're getting to Jinanto.
What lights? Sila.
Sheila. Oh, it's Greece. That's cool. Man. These people got a camera on their hand. You can see that. Everybody got their own. I got the typical South London accent, that fucking Jack the Reaper type shit, Jack the Ripper. I pronounce car like car. Hey, watch out for the car, man. Like that, car, like that. Like how crows would be like, car. I'm walking here. I kind of hate that. Wait, hold on. Kind of hate that, bro. I got a C in high school Spanish, but it's like Spain Spanish, not the slang I grew. Oh, I see. Yeah, no. Sometimes it do be like that. Could that old Chinese lady kick his ass? Oh, probably. A lot of these people, they work labor, chat. You gotta understand. They're probably like from the fucking village or some shit. Well, maybe not her, but a lot of old ladies out there, bro. You don't want to fuck with them, bro. One punch and they can fuck you up real bad. I don't know if you've seen this clip from Kung Fu Hustle. Oh, not YouTuber. Here, I'll show you this clip. Kung Fu Hustle. Punch scene. This one. Wait, not this one. I don't know if you guys seen this movie. Stephen Chow, one of the most famous comedian person. Oh, picking a fight. There you go. comedian in Hong Kong. I think he retired. He's a director now, but he used to make in the 90s before I was even born. Made a lot of good classic comedy movies. So fucking good. This is one of the classic clip.
升位5毫子。哇，唔係好靚咧。做咩飛咁靚啊？邊個嗌你飛咁靚啫？攞景啊！
Trying to get free haircuts, so they're acting like gang members right now.
睇火住，呢個我老友嚟嘅，等我同佢傾。
That's crazy.
斧頭幫大哥啊，兩把斧頭你親眼睇到㗎啦。
Shaolin soccer? No fucking way, dude. I did not expect someone in chat would know about Shaolin soccer, bro.
好陰功㗎，你知冇？唔知。唉，所以話你真係。嗱，我見圖呢幾有緣，你賠翻湯藥費，我試下同你拆啦，好唔好？唔好。
This is a long clip. I'm not gonna lie.
唔好喐把斧頭住，收翻埋先，等我同佢傾。
Steady with the axe, boss. Kick some grass.
上身我就親眼睇到㗎啦，冇呃你㗎。喂，咁你方唔方便啫？你一係跌住多少啊？你當和頭酒又好。
Oh shit, I can't see.
哦，原來你勒索我。
So it's blackmail.
大佬，大佬，大佬。
Boss man fell asleep. No, the point. This is the context. You gotta wait for the point.
瞓醒斬死人㗎啦！即係一個打一個，唔好諗住犯規啊！頭幫大哥裏邊瞓緊晏覺，邊個唔怕死行前一步啊？
Just asking people to fight now.
好啊，江湖規矩，抽隻，即係一個打一個，唔好諗住犯規啊！
Don't think about cheating, dude.
揸棵葱我個嬸出嚟。
Old woman with the onions. Come out.
呢個樣咁兇狠做咩啊？諗住抽拉贏
Wanna go?
我讓你一拳都仲得啦，打我啊！
Let's go.
阿嬸你做咩？
I 是梗天。
I'm a farmer.
耕田唔好含隻抽啊，收皮啊你！
Fucking punch the blood out of him, bro.
喂，你自己唔啱仲駁嘴，我見阿嬸啊唔係我拗你啊！
Look at you, woman.
好矮仔，口默默嗰個係你啦，矮啊要認，打下企定。
If you're sure you don't retort. Oh shit.
嗱，我生平最睇唔起啲唔誠實嘅人啊！坐嚟。
What did I say about cheating? Sit back down, bro.
大富超嗰個白咁沙出嚟。喂，我唔係嗌你啊，爸，我嗌下邊個啊？嗰個僆仔啊，僆仔，我忍你好耐㗎啦，出嚟啊
Let's rumble. I can't go fuck him up, dude. Oh my god. One of my favorite clip. I'm sorry, Chad. I had to show that. One of my favorite movie too. What about this one? Oh my god, not this one, dude.
I told you to get. This is bad, boss. Get the car started. I told you to get.
Oh my god. Okay, chat. We might actually stream this movie one of these off-stream days and just watch Kung Fu Hustle, chat. We might just do that.
Now, keep it down. Don't you have any manners? This is a working class neighborhood. People have to be at work at 8. So get the hell out of my sight! Right now!
It's good.
What a bunch of hoodlums.
The dubs are crazy. I think these two motherfuckers, context chat, these two motherfuckers are sitting in the car because they just hired 2 assassins to kill this lady who's the landlord of this place. And they just beat the fuck out of the 2 assassins and basically killed the 2 of them. And then they're sitting in the car with the 2 people who hired the people to kill them. They're like, don't fuck with us, dude. I'll fuck you up. Oh, this movie is such a fucking classic, dude. Oh my god. Hell, chat. Actually, we might even fucking do that tomorrow night or something. Like a Saturday night movie night, chat. Like, it's gonna be like everybody in Discord. You know, we're not streaming it, but it's gonna be a Discord thing. You know, so I can actually stream it to people and watch. Such a classic movie. I didn't want to smoke. They're scared as fuck. so good. Oh my god. Bro, they got so fucking scared. Oh my god, this movie is one of the fucking best movies I've ever seen. Dude, I watched this movies upwards of 10 times, dude. Back then, like, there's just not much movies. We didn't watch American fucking movies. So, like, this is what we watched back then, dude. And it came out it came out 2004. Such a good fucking movie. Just do it on Twitch and not YouTube. I don't think that's gonna work, chat. That's the unfortunate truth. Because it's like, this is like, whatchamacallit, copyrighted stuff, chat. And even now, me watching it, I don't even know if it's allowed. You know what I'm saying, chat?
Be my thumbnail. It's probably in a thumbnail. I was going to call it "I met a Chinese Pyongyang babushka," and now look what's happened.
Oh, the whole point is me showing you that fucking that farmer chick just punched the fuck out of Steven and he fucking spits out blood. Only YouTube cares. YouTube cares a lot about like shit like this, man.
Flipping it, look at this massive, giant railway station in the middle of China. Look at it.
Dude, he's such a great guy, dude.
Billions of renminbi, yuan, their money here, was used to build the infrastructure here in Jinandong Railway Station. Jinandong.
Jinandong. Jinandong.
China at this point of its development.
Jinan East is the place is called Jinan.
It's in some respects so far ahead of Europe, but then in other respects, when you pass through the villages and the fields and little houses, somewhat behind Europe. But,
do you know what his badge is? Looks like a communist badge. Just what that badge is. This badge, this little badge right here, right? That's a communist badge right here.
And here are some officials. The Zhonghua Party people. Yes.
Oh my god.
There they go. Communist officials. They respect me because of my little badge and my outfit.
That's right, my communist badge. But at school, I get made fun of since I can pronounce my R's and they come out sounding like O's or W's most of the time. Okay. Boston wait, I forgot what accent you had. Boston accent, right. It's crazy. Boston accents can be crazy.
The only victims of Genghis Khan was us, the Europeans. However, in 1211, long before the nomads rode into our cities, Genghis himself rode an army down here to this part of Shandong, slaughtering the Chinese in their hundreds of thousands. You can only imagine the battles that this land we're passing through witnessed. Fields of blood. These guys do not respect the transport system of China. They're just like smoking their icos in the hallway.
At least we respect the women of China.
Welcome to very sunny Yantai.
Yantai. Where's Yantai? Dude, it's taking a while for him to get there, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, that's a lot of shit to bring on for a travel, dude. What the fuck is that?
Wheels. It's like he's going to Disneyland with the family.
What the fuck, dude?
Wonderland, remarkable.
That dude had like 6 necklaces. He does. Oh yeah.
Let's go and check it out.
Let's go and check it out.
Ooh, exciting.
Oh wow.
Well,
Okay.
we've come to this town, the port city of Yantai, because there's a ferry from here, I've heard, that goes to Dalian on the other side of the Yellow Sea. And I need a ferry ticket. Let's see if they've got one.
你要去哪里？
Dalian.
大连。
大连。
坐船。
坐船，
往
对对对。
东走100米。
对对对对。
Ferry.
100米坐公交车去。
Yeah, do that later, chat. Do that later.
在哪里？在哪里？我不知道。
往东走100米，对面那个蓝色的那个棚子。
好的。
Go east, brother.
I have no idea what she said, but I need a ferry ticket.
Go east. Told you to go east.
Thank you. When you don't know what they're saying, you just go, oh, cool. 好的，好的。我的朋友都去玩，都去玩。大连都去玩。
坐船呢？
坐船。
大连都去玩。
到那个烟台港。
对。都去玩。大连都去玩。
去大连。
去大连。
对，好的，好的，好的，好的，好的，好的。Paid 1 yuan, which is like what's that? 10 pence to get to the ferry.
It's cheap. It's very cheap.
It's a first world country with third world prices. Let's hope he understood where I want to go. Come on, Timmy. You having trouble, man?
I know what you're doing.
Dude, even like, oh, he does have fucking 3 necklaces. Dude, if you watch like Speed stream, you can see China is very well developed nowadays. And also their food. Oh my god, the food prices. Holy shit. I want to live in China for most of my time. I want to live in China because I make American dollars, chat. But if I make like Chinese dollars, then the living expenses make sense more. You know, it's bad. He's almost hitting his head off the ceiling, bro. No, he's not.
You pick me. You know me better than him. But I still love you.
See, this is the thanks I get. Translate, get them to the ferry port.
Hey, you owe me.
I'm attacked. I owe you.
Yeah, man, that ain't got you're alive because of my Spanish.
Oh, please. Ooh, please.
Oh, the bald guy.
The bus is pulled up into the centre of little old Yantai. Look, this is real China. Check it out. The little messy streets. This isn't Chongqing. Man with a
That
walking
is
stick.
China.
Look at it.
Got a lot of different
Lighting
shops
everywhere,
here.
restaurants.
Got banks. Got wonton.
Come on then, Bubba.
What do we got? Some pharmacy. Got another pharmacy. Got a glasses shop. Dude, feels like I'm there, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. You got a Chinese mobile 5G plus, as you can see.
She refused me a leaflet.
She's like, 不给你, I'm not giving it to you. What the fuck, dude? Being racist.
Right.
Racism.
On the streets.
You can't read anyway. What the fuck you need it for?
You want to walk up the hill with your bag?
He's like, 不给你. No, you ain't getting one, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. What do you mean?
Just freaking chuck it behind the car or something.
What, throw it away?
No,
No,
I mean, I'll
just
just
save
set
it,
it down
save it.
somewhere.
China's that safe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did it before in the airport.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we want to walk back up the hill where there's some little restaurants. And Connor's saying, 'cause he's got a big suitcase, he's just going to chuck it in a bush and leave it here and it'll be okay. Really?
Dude, Asia is completely safe. Yeah.
Go on then.
There's no fucking way, dude. Dude, if you leave it, if you leave it in America for like 2 seconds, you walk down a block. That shit is gone. Buy the next block, chat.
Oh, I gotta find a good spot first.
No fucking way you can do this shit in America, dude. Bro, I thought she was offering to snatch. Nah, bro, no.
We're going to see how safe China
Now I want to
is.
see where
Is
he's gonna
safer
leave
than
it too.
Dubai? He's going to literally chuck all his belongings in a bush and leave it for an hour to go for dinner. Go on then.
Go on.
He's paying for this video. I gotta make him look good.
Come on then. Go on. Choose a bush. He's literally leaving his suitcase in a bush. We're going to go and look for a restaurant, find some content, and then we're going to come back in an hour or two. Hopefully, his suitcase is still here.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
There you go. That's it.
Just put some.
Cover it up.
There's no way, dude. Why would would you do this in China? You think it'd still be there? Dude, I think it'd still be there because I feel like by the time that you got back, there'd be cop cars surrounding it. You know, like explosion specialists coming in and trying to like defuse this whole fucking situation. You don't want to just leave, you know, a back out in the middle of nowhere. Who the fuck knows what it is, dude? That's crazy, man. Well, I mean, technically, you're not gonna bomb China, but you know, still, I wouldn't do shit like this. If I wouldn't do it in America, I wouldn't do it in, you know, China. Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. But I know that it's safe. It's definitely safe. You just have to find the right spot for it. That's it. You just have to find the right spot for it. It needs to have cameras too, chat. I wouldn't do this outside of church. Fuck, exactly. You're exactly right. I wouldn't fucking do this in front of a fucking church. Let alone off of the street next to a fucking truck, dude. As far as I'm concerned, the trucker is gonna take my shit. In America, at least.
This is the China I wanted to find. I mean, Chongqing was cool last time and everything, but look at this.
Chongqing's beautiful.
Real little China here on the streets of Yantai. I don't know what these are. They're not houses, surely. Are they toilets or garages? And here look like little Soviet Khrushchevkas. Little communist apartment buildings. What are these?
These are abandoned?
No, don't smell too good. Here's the little post boxes. And here is, someone's apartment building.
I don't know. These apartment buildings are not that expensive. Cheap, very cheap. 30, 40K renminbi?
Like this.
Like under
Communist
$10,000.
times, but it's still, of course, communist times in China in a sense. run by the Communist Party, and how many, many, many Chinese people live. Still to this day, these little apartments, and they're little, I presume these are like little outdoor toilets or something. The fact that there's flannels here and towels hanging up to dry, I don't know.
That's weird.
But it's good that we
You want to go to the
found some
bathroom?
real
You got to go
China.
downstairs. You gotta go all the way downstairs.
福典，我想吃饭，吃饭在哪里？
吃饭。
福典。啊，对对对对，在哪里？顺达。
顺达。
顺达。顺。
就是
Just finding
They're trying to
this
communicate
one
at least.
is quite the adventure. The you have to be quite dexterous with your language here. Let's put it that way. But I need to cross the road. They say there's a
All right, chat. I think we're gonna cut it off a little bit.
restaurant over there.
Next cutting point, we're gonna cut it off there, chat. I'm getting a little tired too. I'm not gonna lie. But how is he still in China, bro? I thought we are going to North Korea, dude.
Let's cross the road and go. Wow, little sweet people, little sweet babushkas.
Okay, we got the cut. 13:34. We'll finish this next time, chat. No worries. But that's it for the night, chat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired. Appreciate all y'all has been here, chat. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll be here tomorrow night, as always, chat. And don't miss me too much, chat. As always, I love y'all. And W stream, chat. Stay safe out there. Safety, safety. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good night, man. And peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, chat. And we'll play some games. We'll finish off the last Fears to Fathom. And we'll finish this video, chat. We'll finish the Bold and Bankrupt video, chat. But yeah, have a good night, chat. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.